I'm clicking this. You guys can obviously see me clicking around here in OBS.
Yes.
Clicked on this button here, this green one, enables me to stream vertically as well. So if you're on your smartphone with the Twitch app, you can display it like this, and then you get a vertical version of the stream.
I
You
see.
can see here on the right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's cool.
Oh yeah, I saw
so
that.
when you do that, the stream is paused on my Discord window though.
Okay. Let me just disable preview. You guys should be able to see that now, I think.
Yeah. Everything is good now.
I think it's just if he clicks on another window or something, that it's paused.
Yeah, it only captures the active window. That's right.
All right.
Anyway, we are live. Hello, chats.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
So, just for those of you who are here early, 1 minute early, we're just going to be doing some practice runs for 1 or 2 practice runs, however long these two can stay, of course, for 32 tracks for my run that will be happening this Friday at GDQ Gamescom. So, I mean, we can just play around a little bit until people come in. So, what's new in everybody's lives? You said you were derusting the other day a little bit, Stefan, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Thomas. What I wanted to say anyway is that you don't have to worry because I didn't touch the DS for 6 months as well. So you don't have to worry. And,
I mean, for me, it's much longer than 6 months. I believe. Like I literally see the dust that settled now on my DS cover, and it's pretty scary.
Yeah, but I'm sure it will be fine. So I played a little bit. When was it? Yesterday? The day before yesterday? I don't know. But yeah, it was fine. It was not my best session, but it was okay.
Well, my DS still turns on. I mean, that's a good sign. I'm actually trying this now.
Still life. There's still life in there.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's the first step.
Exactly.
And you were playing Waluigi Pinball Shortcut, right?
Yes, so I started just with Waluigi Pinball Shortcut for a bit, tried to get a feeling for the Shroomless Shortcut again, but at some point it was too annoying, and then I switched to Luigi's Mansion Fast Lap because my time there is really bad, and I think right now I will just try to officially get German champion on non-PRB because it's so close and I just never did it, and I think it's time to do it.
Yes,
German
that would
champion for
cement
now?
it. Yes.
Sorry, Thomas?
Who is the German champion for now?
I think it's still Timur Ahmad.
Ah, Timur Ahmad. Okay.
Yeah.
Zwiebel.
It's like one of the most underrated. Yeah, Zwiebel. Yeah, one of the most underrated
my
players ever, I think.
Okay, I'm sneaking right now. It's ugly.
He's doing it.
Oh my god.
Trying out a bit of Luigi's Mansion Flap here. Yeah, the beginning is a complete pain in the ass. I'm not sure if you're doing it the same way with the neutral hop.
My biggest problem is like the mansion where you just restart it, like when you go right 3 times right or something.
Yeah.
Like this here. This is my biggest problem. I don't really understand it. And if you make it wrong, it costs so much time. It's crazy.
Oh, like the hopping on the stairs bit, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a huge pain, and especially if you hop and you're on the you hop exactly on the bit that meets. I don't know how to explain.
Okay, well, I tried
explain.
same side empties on figure 8 circuit. I can do them, but it's not very efficient. But yeah.
Okay.
You'll have plenty of time on Friday. To get
And on the
that skill
train,
back.
yeah, I'll have some time to practice at least.
I think it will be fine.
So it's Stefan and Thomas joining me today to answer somebody in the chats. We're doing some practice commentary.
Yes.
And my Discord stream of you has some, I don't know, it has some outages from time to time, but I guess it will be fine.
Oh, really?
Maybe, I don't know, I have your stream open on the right and Discord on the left. Maybe I have to stop one of them, so maybe your stream, but we will see.
You can pop out the chat if anything.
Yeah,
just keep the
maybe
I have the
stream.
chat from the Twitch. By the way, hi, Saga487. I'm here, yeah. I'm sorry to ruin the mood. Or maybe the opposite, hopefully. but yeah, happy to help Abel out one more time.
Saga is actually I would say the successor to Matthew's throne as a Scottish champion eventually.
Wow.
He's a good player, very good up and comer in the last year and a bit. Yeah, plays Wi-Fi.
That's
plays a lot of Wi-Fi.
That's a very tough position to fill. I mean, Matthew was such a legend of the game. You know, he set the bar so high. Saga, you will be struggling hard. No, you can do it. Is he not here anymore, Matthew? By the way, what happened to him?
Matthew's around, but he's just he's busy with life. He pops in every now and again to say hello in the Discord and stuff. So,
nice.
Anyway, I guess we could begin with a run.
Yeah. Anytime.
Start practicing.
Yeah.
I last seen Matthew at UKSG Blue last year. Yeah. We were. That's the UK event I was mentioning earlier.
All right.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That was funny. It was it also not Saga in the background?
Yeah. He went. He shouted "Booba" at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. Anyway, right. So I guess more or less the commentary would start now. Are there any blindfold runs, by the way? Yeah, there is actually, just to answer someone in the YouTube chat, there is Mario 64 blindfolded by a German runner called Bubzia. And
oh wow.
Someone else, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, okay. So the run would start here. I would obviously explain and say, this is Mario Kart DS, and obviously go through the rules. So that's what I'll do now. So yeah, welcome everybody to Mario Kart DS. I'm going to be running 32 tracks. The category basically consists of racing all circuits or all tracks in order from start to finish, from Figure 8 Circuit all the way to Yoshi Circuit in the Lightning Cup. And I've got...
Hi Abel, I am hopefully also at Game
sorry,
Done
I've got
Quick.
I've got
what do you like when
people
shout when things are going well? For example, Waluigi Wa.
Yeah, we can hear this.
Okay, you heard that as well. All right.
Yeah.
I'll answer that. Thank you for the €6 donation. What do you like when people shout when things are going well? Example, Waluigi Wa. That probably sounds like Waluigi dreading something, so maybe just I don't know, Yahoo or something. Anyway, so thanks for the €6 donation. Right, so I've got TB1 in commentary, as well as MKDS 1992, aka Stefan, German player and Swiss player respectively. Feel free to introduce yourselves, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm TB1, also known as Thomas. I'm a former Mario Kart DS player. I was world champion in the past from 2006 to 2009, and I've been continuing to follow the scene since then. Very happy and privileged to be commentating today alongside Stefan.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Stefan, or MKDS 1992. I'm still kind of active time to time, have some breaks for a few months here and there, but I'm still grinding some of them. One of the best players currently in Germany, and I'm glad to be here. I think we can go ahead and start this run.
Yeah, so before I do that real quick, I'll just outline that this is played on 150cc on the hard difficulty. Tracks are selected in order, and then you select 32, so max tracks in the versus settings. So now you hit OK, and then we're going to start from figure 8 circuits, so imaginary timer. And feel free, guys, to send in your donations, wink wink, in the chat that we will read out, I'm sure. Anyway, so
Countdown.
3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
go.
go.
And this is the opening run, by the way, of the event. Anyway, so this is figure 8 circuit. It's the first track of the Mushroom Cup, first track in the game. And it's basically kind of like a tutorial type of track which teaches you the fundamental mechanic of abusing mini turbos on straights like I'm doing. This is called snaking, a very infamous technique which was visible in 1 or 2 other Mario Kart games, most prominently Mario Kart Double Dash and to some extent Mario Kart 64, but that mechanic has been kind of dumbed down in recent iterations of the game owing to how the mini turbo system has changed.
Yes, exactly. And I think also like for beginners, and not even for only for beginners, but this is just a perfect playground for snaking, just to train, get a feeling for it because of the straights here. And even if it looks like a really simple track, I think on the highest level it can be one of the most difficult actually.
Oh, that was a
And-
really nice dodge.
Yes,
by the
and
way.
just like that we had our first blue shell dodge. But I don't know if we want to explain it now or later maybe.
I think probably if it happens, we should explain it on the moment. Like Abel was essentially going slightly uphill at that section of the track, and he timed his jump just at the right time, so he could get enough air to escape the blue shell firing zone. Not this actually. Yeah, you're 150cc, so it's not so hard to do, even if you're going downhill as well or anything. But still requires some precise timing.
Yeah, you can blue shell dodge pretty much almost anywhere. Yeah, essentially anywhere on 150cc. It's just the difficulty is upped very slightly when it comes to 100cc, which is the standard speed for playing online in this game. And you can mostly just dodge on like slippery terrains and downward slopes, etc., etc. So yeah, Yoshi Falls, it's a fairly short track. Not too much to mention here, other than there's a giant egg in the middle and the track's roughly 50 seconds long. You make use of the boost panels and going over the waterfalls. And now we've got another blue shell that we will hopefully dodge, and that's
Nicely
that.
done.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing on Yoshi Falls that can be a bit tricky, at least to me, playing online, it was the waterfall streams that could sometimes push you just a little bit towards the inside and make you fall. But I think in 150cc it's not as big of a deal. And now we are going to reach probably the hardest track of the first cup, the first full tracks of the game. I think, here you have a water cycle, the tides are changing over time, so you want to keep track of where exactly you are within the run to make sure that you don't cross it when the tide is completely up, which would make you lose a lot of time. And I think if you race perfectly for the first 2 laps, but really perfectly, you can actually avoid that problem in the last lap, right?
Yes. Although it's a bit difficult with the egg one. Like in time trial mode, you usually pick a different kart with a slightly higher speed stat called the Rub BLS, and you'd be able to certainly evade the tide going up. But to avoid this, especially if you make like a slight mistake that can cost you a bit of time, you can do the following, which is to take the boost panel here and perform a technique known as prolonged rocket boost restart. And to be honest, I should have explained PRB as standard anyway, and I got pushed off.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do
Bad
much
luck.
Unfortunate, yeah.
But yeah, to beat that tide there, especially if I'm a bit far back, that's what I tend to do. Just use the effectiveness of the ramp in order to restart that prolonged. Sorry, I got lost in my words here.
I mean, so prolonged rocket boost or PIB can be initiated either if you preserve the maximal possible boost at the start by properly timing the start of the run, or when touching a zipper like on Chip Chip Beach. There are a few other tracks where we can see that later on, like Fuji Circuit 1, for instance. And then as long as you don't miss a mini turbo while maintaining the momentum, you'll be able to keep going across grass and off-road without being slowed down. And this also applied to the water in Chip Chip Beach.
Yes. And I think what's always interesting for someone who's not so familiar with the game is that it looks so easy if someone like Abel does it here in the run, but if you only miss one frame of boost, then it's over, you lose the PRB and only can reset it like with ramps that we saw in Cheap Cheap Beach. But yeah, it takes a lot of practice to get on this level like Abel shows us here. And right now we are on Luigi's Mansion, and this is the track I recently played, and I think it's a really, really cool track. I mean, we know it from the GameCube, from the other game, Luigi's Mansion, but it's really technical. It has a lot of, I don't know, really interesting parts here. You cut through the grass, what's actually much faster than going around, because the egg also has a really good off-road stat. So it doesn't slow down as much. And another really nice blue shell there, and really nice run from Abel.
Thank you. Yeah, one thing I should also mention, the cart combo that I'm picking. So I'm picking Dry Bones with the Egg 1. Oh, I didn't get PRB there, and I'm getting shoved around a lot, which is difficult to... Wow.
Off, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm picking Dry Bones. He's the lightest character in the game. And the Egg 1, these CPUs are really, really getting on my nose. Yeah, so the Egg 1 is basically the most balanced cart if you're gonna play through all the tracks, and it's basically what you're seeing is this is the meta for the game, Dry Bones and Egg 1. Although, if you're doing time trials, you can be a bit more selective and pick carts like Rob's BLS, which has a slightly higher speed stat.
The problem is that with that cart, it's much harder to turn the way you want and control the balance of the cart overall.
Yeah.
So in a track like Desert Hills with these very sharp turns at the end, plus the slippery nature of the track, it would be pretty much impossible to gain time. But there are other settings like Figure 8, for example, that we've already seen, or Luigi's Mansion, where it's actually better than Egg 1 overall.
Yeah.
Yes.
One other thing I'd just like to outline, I've been shocked, lightninged very, very early on, and that's something that... hang on a second here. Yeah, the RNG basically is what I was going to also explain. It has a lot to do with how good the run will end up being. So you want minimal red shell interference, minimal blue shell interference, and yeah, basically pray that you don't get as many lightnings.
Yeah, and I think Desert Hills was a really good example for that. Like, I didn't count, but I think 3 or 4 red shells are lightning, so that costs a lot of time.
Yeah.
Even if you drive perfectly, like 20 tracks in a row, this will cost so much time. Yeah, it's crazy.
It was a disastrous race, so I'm glad to put that behind me. So Delfino Square, that's the second track of the Flower Cup. Oh wow, okay, very interesting thing there. I just realized I kept PRB from the bridge section, and basically if you maintain PRB as well as it's essentially the same as using a mushroom to clear any ink. So that's actually very rare there. I don't really do that very often.
That was surprising indeed. Yeah, really well done. Like, he kept the PRB here, and I think he did it again. Really nice.
I still have it. So I'd be basically immune to any ink up until the statue section.
Yes, and unfortunately there's no off-road that you can use it to cut, but still really nice. It helps for the ink, for example, and yeah, really nice done.
So
So
I
is
would
it better to go? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I went around because I just heard the blue shell sound. So you got to be on your toes at all times.
Ooh, oh, nice.
But unlike in the latest Mario Kart World, you don't want to go off the track to dodge the blue shell here. You just dodge it, staying on the course.
Yeah. And now, I think one of the most favorite tracks and most popular tracks in the game, and also overall on Mario Kart DS, the Waluigi Pinball. This is one of the tracks, and also we could have mentioned it already on Luigi's Mansion, but I think this is the most popular track with the new shortcut that was discovered 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's called the Super Bounce. That's taking place right here where we are, where you jump like towards the wall with the right angle and the perfect frame timing of an jump input, and you actually jump down here. You jump over the fence and jump down here and cut like 7 seconds per lap. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's compared to the other two tracks, Delfino Square and Luigi's Mansion. This one's the most accessible one to do, because the other two basically require like pause buffering, and they're way more precise and don't save as much time. Much harder generally. But I would attempt it here, but I'm almost certainly gonna fail, so I'm just gonna race the track normally.
Yeah, also I think the only real chance would have been if you get shrooms at the beginning, for example, because if you would pull it off shroomless right now, I don't know, I think I would donate 100 euros right away. But yeah.
Better.
What's your the percentage success you'd estimate with a mushroom and without?
For Abel or for me?
I don't know. Stefan would.
Let's go for you, Stefan.
I don't know right now, but I think with a shroom, when I really grinded this shortcut, I had like 1 in 3 shortcuts were successful, so the percentage were really high. But
That's pretty cool, yeah.
But I grinded it like crazy for hours and hours. So,
okay.
But yes, I think it's not the hardest shortcut. I think what we will see later on Rainbow Road is harder, in my opinion. But yeah, we will see.
Yeah, that one definitely pays off if it goes well. Very like a huge time saver, basically. So now this is Shroom Ridge. I believe this is the last truck. Oh my god, I'm playing so terribly. It doesn't help.
You try to keep PRB, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's something that I incorporate in the speed run. I do the PRB here.
Yeah,
as well.
Really nice.
Very, very, very difficult. But Shroom.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a lot of laughs if this ends up being the attempt. Actually.
God, okay, that one. Yeah. I mean, the cars can be really tricky. All depends where they are positioned, if you can dodge them easily or not.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm still
also,
getting. Anyway,
I think this is the worst thing about this track. If you have a bad start, for example, like here, crash a few cars, etc. The cars are in different positions, and you are so used to
you don't expect them anymore.
Yes, and then you get like a jump scare of a car around the corner, and this was really nicely done. So lap 2 is looking good here.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. By the way, it's like a time trialer's mind. You're so used to the same cycles and
exactly.
Yes,
but in time trials as well. Back when I was going for world record, but that's like I feel so old. 15 years ago, I remember that at the end of the third lap, you know, there were cars, and I was always too shy to go between the wall and the car. And then comes this guy, you know, David, and he just goes through, you know, all the time like it's nothing. That's an example where it's hard to dodge a blue shell because it comes just when your kart is switching from miniature going in one direction to the other. So the kart is straight and you don't yet have an empty prepared. plus it's uphill, so it's very. I mean, you would have had to anticipate it
and
much
that's
earlier.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. The blue shell came out of nowhere. I didn't even get a warning. So sometimes
Yeah,
that
you
can
didn't hear.
vary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just come out of nowhere. Sometimes they've even come from the front, which is
Yeah.
very, very frustrating. But whatever. You've definitely got a history with this track. I remember from back in the day.
Yeah. Back in the days, I battled a lot of other racers from starting with what's his name, Carlson in 2006, to Ben Stoneman, the Australian, the years after. And then you yourself, Abel, also, I think, challenged me and eventually surpassed me on that track to seize the world records. But that was in another timeline before Japanese Cyborg was born.
Do we wanna give him a mention? I'm sure
I don't
that,
know. I mean, has he been active lately? So speaking about Taiga for the chat.
Lately, he's he's not uploaded in quite a while, but as far as I'm aware, he's still around. So we're referring to Taiga here, a Japanese player, very famous for being that kid who came out of nowhere and took the Mario Kart DS world records. Because I think anybody who knows Mario Kart DS in the speedrunning sphere will have known the name Taiga as, oh, it's the 12-year-old kid, you know. But but yeah, basically he's still around and not as active, but he does play even Wi-Fi from time to time.
So what's the standing like in terms of average finish and world champion and number of world records? Who is ahead now between MK Dasher and Taiga?
I think Taiga has more world records.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so
Dasher,
too.
very, very slightly, but the main analogy that I use is they are Ronaldo and Messi of our game, because there's a lot of truth in that, I think, because they're just so far ahead of anybody else.
Yes, that's true, definitely. And like David is still world champion on the Mario Kart DS players page, but
Yeah, I was literally checking.
yeah,
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, it's so close between the two. But then I see that Cole Edwards is champion on non-PRB.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a really recent developments. So
Yes.
congrats
Nice.
to him.
yeah,
Indeed.
congrats, huge shout outs to Cole. It's amazing. Like also I feel like nobody really knows Cole, but he's insane. He's an absolutely insane player. He's so good, and he has the weirdest strats, but he makes them work, and he's fast everywhere. It's really good to see him play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd try and make this is a crap race. I'd try and make the distinction here that we're talking about the time trials community. Whilst I'm the guy who has been focusing the last couple of years in breaking the world record for the 32 track speedrun category. These are two entirely different scenes. So we have a global time trials leaderboard for all the Mario Kart games. It's they're called the players pages, and we have one for each Mario Kart game. And we document world records across all the different games. Wow, Bowser got absolutely spat on right there. So,
Just quickly computed, by the way, on the PRB charts. So the charts that allow prolonged rocket boost to be used. Actually, Taiga would need to gain 3 spots compared to David to become number 1. Like 3 spots is enough. So defeating him on one track would be 2 spots, +1 for him, -1 for David, and then +1 somewhere else. So it's like cannot be closer than this.
yeah, basically. Thought I'd explain here. So what I'm doing right now is an example of PRB. So I got the perfect rocket start momentum. And I just failed. There's too many things going on at once. It's very difficult to explain. But
Yeah, your PRB was nice, right? You kept
yeah.
the starting boost and followed it up by going through the grass, and then you tried to attempt this wall cut at the end. which unfortunately you failed because you're morally opposed to it, I guess.
Oh,
So-
actually my morals have been bent.
They
They've
changed.
changed slightly ever since the last run.
Ah.
I regularly get this, and I kid you not, if you come to my streams more often, I get 129 here very, very often because I get this 3 out of
Wow.
3.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, nice. I see that you have
So-
got the hang of it.
It only
Yeah.
took me 4 years to really bend those
I mean,
rules.
it's better than me to learn Rainbow Road shortcuts, 15 years and counting, so...
I don't blame you. It's a tough track, Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's an awful track.
Yeah, but really, Abel, you became so good at this shortcut. It's amazing. And also, just as a quick note for us right now, because this is kind of a practice, maybe for those situations, we should like explain the POB if you get it, and maybe we should talk that you can focus on the shortcut. Just
Yeah.
Actually, you have to tell us, Abel, because I realize you are great at describing and playing. Do you feel like if we described more of the stuff, you'd be able to focus more on the racing, or it's not a big issue for you because you're used to it anyway?
I'm more than happy for you guys to talk, honestly. I mean, I'll definitely explain as much as I can, but by all means, cut in and say what you want to say, really.
all right. Okay, yeah, Airship Fortress. I mean, this is also, I guess, a really popular track, and of course, it's now in Mario Kart World, the newest in the series. Also, really nicely ported there, in my opinion. It makes a lot of fun, and it's also a really technical track. A lot of things are going on here. Also, like, I think this is one of the tracks like we see here, really, really tight turns. And I think the best example for this is coming up right now with the tower, because this is one of the really few turns where we actually can't really do mini turbos until 1 because it's just so tight. Yeah. So it's an interesting switch up in techniques we have to do here.
I noticed that Abel also did same side empties at some point during that last lap. So I think it's also an interesting thing, the fact that apparently in many settings, doing empties of the same directions with double hops, like he's doing right now, is actually a little bit faster than snaking, which had already been regarded as the gold standard, let's say. So I think there are still quite a few opportunities where to integrate this advance in time trials in general. So that's just one example.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it's not visible to the eye of like maybe even racers outside of like the top 20, top 30 for time trials. But it really does make a difference. And yeah, quite interesting to talk about the tech there. But yeah, now we're on to the Special Cup, and boy is it special, because I feel like I really feel the RNG here, as is demonstrated by that red shell.
There you go.
But
Just before you could attempt the
yeah.
PRB section, that's a
yeah,
shame.
but normally
Yes.
if I were to maintain PRB, I would go on the left here and cut through the
Yeah.
mud all around the mountainous sections.
Then
And what I'm going to
you'd go
perform
for-
now
Nice.
Yeah.
is this
Well done.
glitch shortcut, which saves, it's a respawn glitch which saves approximately 1 second. I think it was 1 second, right, per lap, and it was discovered sometime in like March of 2007, so that's nearly 20 years now, which is unbelievable.
Yes, I think it should be around 1 second, and let's see if you have more luck this time. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No,
Yeah,
that's
this is really awful.
yeah, that's another thing with dodging red shells in this game. The AI is really sneaky, and you have to be able to adjust your cart at any given moment in order to see if I can
But you
make this
can't
one.
avoid it. I mean, sometimes
Oh,
you
nice.
can't really do anything. Sometimes the shell even goes in front and then comes back at you. And sometimes it hits you with a bit of a bigger angle or slower. Even if you have a banana or a shell to protect yourself in the back, it's still really tricky.
Yeah,
And
I
dodge. I mean, not an easy spot to dodge, but limiting the time loss. And now going for PRB for good. Let's see. Are we gonna see it? Yes, we are. Perfect first section. Now,
Oh
god.
my god.
Lightning does
What do you
really
want?
strike
It was not
twice.
meant to be. It's not meant to be.
So yeah, that's a very, very common theme of the run. The RNG can really decide if you're going to be on a
screw
really
you
good
over.
pace or not. So it's one of the perils of running this category, and especially in my case when the world record's at 52.14, and it's been my goal for the last 2-ish years to try and sub 52. But you know what? I'll just talk about Peach Gardens because I'll just talk forever about the other thing. So Peach Gardens, this track came back in Mario Kart Wii, was very, very popular, and for the longest periods, only a lap of PRB was possible for the longest time. So in recent, it's so difficult to talk and play, and I haven't played in a few days. Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
I've lost
Yeah, so normally you could cut there with PRB, but keeping it here with the changes in elevation was already not that straightforward, but was still possible. And it was found out that essentially you can keep PRB for the whole run pretty much, just by using the right patterns, the right angles, so that your kart is never in the air for too long. Sorry. How many people have achieved it now throughout? I believe, has there been more than? Oh wow, what a snipe!
Yeah, you get these surprise green shells that just pop out of nowhere.
So apart from Taiga and David, has anyone else achieved like PRB here?
A 3-lap PRB? No, it's just
I don't think
Taiga
so.
and
No.
Asher.
just to show how hard it is just to do it.
Yes. It's absolutely insane to even watch the runs and how they do it. And so I don't know if I even would like to attempt it, because
It's one of the most
just
impressive
crazy.
feats for me. I was so
Yes.
shocked when I saw it. I mean, I think you could guess that it could happen because in 100cc, I remember Michi, the Japanese player, he also maintained PRB for a very long time in one of his videos before those world records. But 100cc is much easier. Your kart goes back to the ground faster, easier to control, lower speed. Doing it 150 is just mind-boggling.
Yes, definitely.
Phew.
Oh,
Good save, good save.
finally.
You
we
don't
got a
want to
little
fall
bit-
there.
Yeah. But also, like, this track is also one of the, in my opinion, hardest. It's definitely one of the most that's needed the most techniques, and like we saw Abel do there on the spiral, he's still doing mini turbos 3 or 4, and yeah, it's really impressive to watch Abel here, because it's also one of his strongest tracks. It looks like he's doing this like it's nothing. Yeah, it's impressive. Really
Yeah,
impressive.
you need such a massive amount of control to be able to juggle through all these tricky bits. Here, for example, just staying on that, like on that pipe, jumping over the corner like you just did. Each of these tricks alone, well, the red shells really want you dead. Each of these, each of the tricks alone is really tough to pull out. And then, so how about here, for example, for same side MTs, Abel? Is it faster on this straight or?
I've thought about this, and I'd like to think so, yeah. But they've never really been incorporated yet.
Yeah, would be worth maybe trying to explicitly compare.
But since the world record uses BLS now, then it's like really no use compared to the Egg One.
Just do single side MTs with BLS, right? Easy.
Yeah.
But I think that would not help. Yeah. But yeah, also like, should we just do like right now? It's a little bit late for a donation break, but maybe we should think about them and just put them in from time to time, but not on Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is way too eventful.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Rainbow Road. Everybody knows the tracks and stuff, but Abel is going to try some really, really hard shortcuts here. Hopefully we will see the first run after the loop. And first, okay, he didn't get the jump, but hope we will not see.
Not the first lap, right? You said because of the CPUs.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he will do it. Okay, he's
there
attempting
you
the
go.
shortcuts. and nicely done.
Yeah.
So this
Looks
is
good, yeah.
yeah, this is another just respawn shortcut that I think it saves 2 seconds almost. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
But-
between 1.5 and 2 seconds, I think, if done correctly and quickly enough.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna try the.
Are you gonna try it, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now we are coming to the really, real difficult
That
shortcut.
is hard. That is
So let's
really
see.
hard.
Oh,
yeah.
nicely done. Well done, Abel.
Here, if you do it for live, we have to go crazy, right?
Yeah.
I hope I can
This
get
shortcut,
that live.
this
Would be
shortcut
awesome.
is extremely
It's a
precise.
beautiful shortcut to
Yeah.
pull out. Yeah, honestly. I only managed it once or twice in my life, I think, because I just tried it for a PR, and then I was like, okay, enough Rainbow Rose for me.
Yes.
I'm not Rainbow Rose friend. I'm sorry, David, if you're listening.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely also for me. It's one of the hardest.
Oh,
That was
God.
so close.
Yeah,
But
it looked really close.
This just shows how precise it actually
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
It's insane, and you will only experience this if you try it by yourself and start over and over and over. It's really hard to do.
This shortcut, though, I mean, if you're not bumped by something or someone, I think is pretty almost 100%, right?
I think so. Yeah.
If you're not bumped by someone, do you mean what?
Like one of the CPUs while you try to pull it off, for example,
you can. I mean, technically, you can, just as long as you get the right lineup. Like for example, I think I've dodged the blue shell and still done it in the
Nice,
same
okay.
MT. But
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So now we're onto the retro tracks. So this is SNES Mario Circuit 1. It's
And that's
the very-
PRB
Yeah.
sandbox a bit too.
Exactly, yeah. It's basically the track where if you've accomplished snaking, if you've mastered snaking, you come to this track and it allows you to... Oh, I've lost it here.
Too bad. You double hopped by mistake there,
yeah.
didn't you?
But,
The
yeah.
R button?
I think mostly the D-pad, really. I've got a really sensitive D-pad. But,
okay.
but yeah.
We had a nice lap though of PRB, so it was already a good showing.
Yeah, so again, as described before in one of the earlier tracks, if you maintain the perfect rocket starts through chains of mini turbos, you can basically abuse the off-roads and just not lose any speed whatsoever, and you can get some crazy times here. Now onto Moo Farm.
Boo Boo Farm, yeah. Puddings and like I forgot his name. Who's the biggest fan of Boo Boo Farm? Pakia.
Pakia, yeah.
He is always proud when he sees this track, and I believe, Thomas, you also have quite a history with this track as well. I think you still hold the 100cc world record, if I'm not wrong.
It's funny that you say that. To be honest, I never liked this track, and I'm a bit sad that that's the one world record I have left. Because, you know, I've never really enjoyed it that much, but at some point I tried to learn like the Michi's strat back then, where basically he was adding up mini turbos everywhere on 100cc and so close to the walls. And I think I just had, you know, very good run. Somehow survived through everything. But yeah, in principle, I think Ben Stoneman was someone who really loved Moo Farm at some point, actually.
Yeah, he definitely
on time
excelled
trials.
on that track, yeah.
And here
Yes.
is really tricky. If you really want to go fast, you know, you have these very slight changes in elevation, and your cart can get off the ground, especially in this last section, the last turn to the right, and you have to know exactly when you're allowed to drift into mini turbo or not, and that makes it really tough. Here, another PRB. Let's see it here. So far so good.
I think
And
this...
also not.
I was just going to say, since this is another PRB track, I'd say it probably could be good for, like, donations, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
All
just
right,
a flat
yes.
track, so, yeah, go ahead with your
Let's see.
donations.
Let's see, we have $5 from Bubba. Thank you. No message, unfortunately, but thank you. It's always great to see Bubba around. And I think you had a real donation at the start, so maybe we can just mention the $6 or something.
Oh,
you got.
I can engineer some fake donations as well, no problem. So I have an imaginary $100 donation by Sasha Browninger, who says I will be back. Just wait for me. I have $100 donations by Entity West Japan, who says that your PRB was not consistent enough, and he's a bit disappointed, but he still give you some money. And maybe
Quite generous.
Yeah, I think I
Oh,
also
and
see
yeah.
$5 from Cookie here, who said like, I don't want to play a Super Mario Bros. Anymore, and KDS is much better. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind that one. No disrespect to Super Mario Brothers though, but I hear the competition. Finally, I can dodge a red shell. With no
Yes,
actions.
yes,
It's
you can.
insane how difficult it is to get
So
the better out of the AI.
assume you have an amazing record going on, and you're on a PRB track, and you get a fake item box. Would you go out of your way to get another item to try to have a shell to protect yourself instead? Or do you think it's wasted time and it's not worth it?
I'm so sorry, Thomas. Could you repeat what you just said? Because my mind
I'm
just
I'm
blanked
basically confusing you.
completely.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So assume you're having like a world record pace run
Yeah.
for this category, and you enter a PRB track. Nice dodge, by the way. Oh, are you still? Yeah, you are still on
Oh,
PRB. Too bad you couldn't turn on time. So assume you get a fake item box as your item.
Oh, yes,
And
yes,
it's lap
yes.
1. Would you go out of your way to get another item box and replace it with something that
Yes.
gives you protection?
Yes.
Or would you just go for the fastest line? What do you think is the best choice there?
I think if my objective is to sub 52, which it has been for so long, I definitely want to sacrifice my lines a little bit and try and get a banana or a green shell. So
Interesting.
what I tend to do is I've become apt enough to like toss the fake item box
Yeah.
mid PRB out of the track, like at a certain
yeah.
angle, so it doesn't ricochet and like get in the way of one of my
Sent it
lines.
forward at the
Yeah.
right time. Yeah,
exactly,
okay.
exactly. So that's what I would do. You definitely like fake item boxes unless you're placing them in like. Oh, I lost PRB there. Unless
Yeah,
you're
no,
placing
bro.
them in really tight spots where you know for sure the AI will run into them, then you just gotta like toss them out of the track as soon as you can.
To avoid hitting yourself. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Also, Donald Plains 1 here, another really nice track like we saw for PUB. And I think this is a good time to mention that we have another really, I don't know even what to say about it, but we found something else in this game recently, I think last year or maybe 2 years ago already. But you can actually go through some walls now, and it's kind of crazy to think about it, but yeah, Donald Plains 1 is one of the tracks where you can actually cut through one of the walls, and in theory it saves time, but it's super precise. It's, I think, sub-pixel or something. It's a little bit RNG as well, so it's not done yet, but for example, I am one of the players who is attempting it from time to time, so maybe we will see it. And on other tracks there have already been new world records with it, so it's exciting that there are still new discoveries in this game after more than 20 years.
I didn't even know that. Like, which tracks and which world record?
Get ready to have your mind blown. There's Cooper Beach 2 Fast Lap. You can tell Thomas all about that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Cooper Beach 2 Fast Lap is one of the tracks that have a new world record. I had it for a few weeks, I think, before the GOAT David MK Dasher came and took it back. But there are quite some tracks who it's possible to go through some walls, but yeah, it's only a few of them are really worth to go for, because it's just too hard and it doesn't save enough time to make it worth. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow, nice jump over the banana there.
Totally
escaped the off-road narrowly, yeah.
But yeah, you can basically, like the Cooper Beach 2 Fast Lap is now 11 seconds because of this. You just go through, you know, the little the section in the middle, like enclosed in the walls. You basically shroom at the right time with a 2 shroom cart, I think, or you can do it with PRB now as well. If you go straight in a very precise point of one of the walls, you can go through. You can literally go through. It's that crazy.
That's crazy indeed. Wow.
So yeah, as Stefan was saying, he had the world record there briefly before Dasher took it. But going back to the actual run at hand here, so Bowser Castle 2, it's definitely one of the most frustrating tracks to time trial at a high level, owing to these zipper jumps here. But,
Yeah, to get the right combination. Ideally, if you want to do it on time trials the fastest possible way, I believe you want the car to completely go over the zipper without touching it, right? Which is not easy to time, especially when you want to do it through all the laps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to this
Yeah, I believe it's a frame perfect input, but I could be wrong, but I think I heard that it's frame perfect. So on this zipper here, for example, if you get the perfect frame with the jump input, then you get a boost and you can just go really fast. And like Abel tried on the second one, you can actually go over the second zipper and you save a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
that's
the success rate? Let's say if you're well practiced on the track. Nice dodge, by the way, exploiting the trajectory of the red.
Yes.
What would be the success rate once you're well practiced on this track for one of these jumps, Abel?
Success rate for the zipper jumps?
Yeah.
Oh, this is definitely one of my weaker tracks, I'm not going to lie to you, but to be honest with you, I don't know, and I hope you don't ask that question.
No, I won't. Don't worry. Just out of curiosity for
I guess if any imported information can be shared, it's that the world record still doesn't do. I think it still doesn't do all 3-for-3 jumps every lap.
Yeah, I think it's like 5 out of 6 of the zipper jumps are perfect, but that's already absolutely insane, so nobody even should attempt to beat that. But yes, that just shows how difficult it is, because after all this time, it's still not done like on all zipper jumps. Yeah.
Anyway, Baby Park. This is a donation tracks for sure, so we can get a donation in from, I think I saw one from Sparkling Image Car Wash, if one of you could kindly read it.
Yes, Sparkling Image Car Wash. Thank you so much for $1,000. Thank you. That's directly going to the good cause. Thank you so much. And I think we have another €5 from oh my god, Shixini, I don't even know. But you should probably mention all the FAQs to make conversation. I don't really know the message,
Probably
but
mention all the FAQs. Okay, I think I know what that might be, and I completely forgot the strategy here. It's I have this thing where I'm constantly mentioning to any newcomers to read the FAQs, especially because we're also live on YouTube right now. I maybe should have mentioned that. But quite a lot of YouTube chatters are unaware of a really common thing, so I always tell them to refer to the FAQ. So maybe that's what's being mentioned there. Anyway, Koopa Beach 2.
Yes, one of the tracks we just talked about also, with the revelation of the through wall shortcuts, and still one of my favorite tracks, even though probably nobody understands why, but it just grew to me, and
understand why.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just one of my favorite tracks, probably because I'm just good at the fast lap especially. But yeah, and to the Choco Mountains we go from Nintendo 64. Really nice track in my opinion, also nice to drive here, and probably one of the really known tracks, because everyone knows the Nintendo 64 tracks.
Here is a track where you want to stay solid. It's about maintaining consistent driving for 3 long laps without hurting, without bumping onto walls. Okay, you have this end of the lap there where you have different strategies to bump over the hills, but I think that's the currently best acknowledged strat that you just used. I think you use a left facing MT last to jump, when I was playing this track, I remember using a right-facing MT instead. But I remember Matthew, I think, is the one who started doing it the other way, and then I just copied him as well because, of course, you know, Matthew.
Yeah.
And of
Yes.
course, the chocolate balls I should mention as well. That's always a bit stressful in that section. Also depends on your pace. So, well,
Oh,
nice. That's a nice dodge.
nice.
Unfortunate that you had the trajectory that made you hurt the wall, but still nice. Yeah. So these chocolate balls sometimes they get on the way just at just where you don't want them to. And I guess just like with the other moving items in the other tracks, if you were shocked or you have a few seconds of delay compared to optimal pace, you can get caught by surprise. But you can see them from afar at least, and I think then you can sort of engineer a way to escape.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we saw there, they can be in a really difficult spot, and if you are just to like, I want to go inside no matter what, and then you just fail, and they will
Yeah.
throw you down in the water. That can be
Either
a
you
huge
risk it
time.
and you have a best personal pace, or you just crash, and crashing is what happens most of the time.
Yes, exactly.
This is
Let's see here if you can
the-
hold PRB.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
no.
say this is the only track in time trials where the dry bomber, so this is dry bone single shroom cart, still holds a world record. Oh my god, still holds the world record. So Donut Plains 1 was the one before that also held the world record with dry bomber, but that has since changed to the Egg 1. So
Yes.
this is the only one remaining with dry bomber.
Yeah, and
So
the
sharp.
one, yes, or maybe there are two reasons for that, but I think one of the biggest or the number one reason is because there are such a lot of off-road as well, and the dry bomber has the best statistics for off-road, so it will lose the least amount of speed. And also, like Thomas just mentioned, all the sharp corners, you can't really accelerate between the corners because there's a corner everywhere. And so, yeah, the dry bomber is superior.
For the PRB to be maintained, you actually need a little bit extra time between mini turbos due to these corners. You can't empty fast enough with Egg 1. At least people haven't really tried it so much yet, I guess, to maintain PRB. I don't know if it's possible or not, and I know that you can also bump corners to change direction, but that's very imprecise. So I think it's also not a popular track, Luigi Circuit 2 in general, so not a lot of people have time trialed it seriously. Oh, are you going to go for the PRB here? Yes, you are. Nice job.
Nice.
That's
Well
perfect
done.
start.
I don't usually go for it, but I may as well just try.
Yeah, honestly, I
some
would say
more.
yeah, give it a try because
Yeah.
it's pretty nice spectacle if it works.
Yes, so yeah, another track from Mario Kart Double Dash. Same as Shroom Ridge, you've got some vehicle cycles, so you have to take that into account when adjusting your racing lines. So normally I would go to the right of that cheap truck. But so far, pretty decent pace. We're around the 45-second mark, so we can expect some pretty lethal items already, like a shock or a blue shell. And I think, yeah, there comes a blue shell.
Yeah, but a good spot here.
In a good spot, exactly.
Nicely
yeah, not
dodged,
too hard to
yeah.
dodge.
Well done. So, but the RNG is definitely loading up a little bit. We already can see it, so let's hope that we can finish the run before it gets crazy. But it looks like a really nice run here.
Yeah,
Oh, the red!
that's a very
Oh,
good mushroom
nice!
bridge.
Cheers, Luigi.
The red hit Luigi. Well
Yeah.
done. Thank you, Luigi, for your service.
Should we comment like in terms of your pace with respect to world record or stuff like that, or you think this would be going too much in details? Or-
I think maybe that might be a bit too detailed, to be honest.
okay.
As
All
much
right.
as I would like to, I think I'd try and like do our best to like cover the fundamentals as much
Yeah,
as possible.
yeah.
And give
That's-
like some
that's
trivia
better.
and stuff.
For accessibility purposes, agreed.
Yes.
So yeah, one lap of PRB here on Choco Island, which is already pretty good. Yeah, the last part here is always tricky to navigate the bumps. That's
Yeah.
the example of what not to do, but
Exactly, but this is such a slippery the track. It's so tricky to go around the turns and stuff correctly and just dodge all those bumpers here.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
really
that's the
nicely
way.
done.
Oh,
Perfect.
whoa. I got
Perfect.
scared for a second, but good job there.
I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. This track's a nightmare to race in 32 tracks because so much can happen
Yeah.
and it's so unpredictable.
Yeah, and it's at the very end of the run, so lots of pressure.
Yeah, and
it's
now
rough
I think
between-
one of the favorites here, at
Yes.
least to some of our viewers.
Can say hi
There
to
he
Boba.
is, the Bubba. Bubba. Yeah,
I
this
need to
is
find a,
wonderful.
a plushie of him to add to my collection. That would be nice.
I
Oh, yeah.
tried to find one at the Nintendo store in Japan, but I could only find the regular cheap. I don't know if they have
No
Boba.
way! Oh wow, okay, that's sad. I think
Maybe-
it deserves
maybe
to
you can
grow
just
more
bring-
while in popularity.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And maybe you can just bring the cheap and we will just act like it's Bubba.
Or we
Sure,
color,
sure,
we, color,
sure.
we color him, and we adjust him into Boba.
Give him a prosthetic tooth as well.
Exactly. Yeah, so this is another track where I would say it's mostly about being consistent. Again, over around 2 minutes of driving, avoiding the corners and the barriers. Some
And the green
paths there
shells that
can-
come out of nowhere, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, some of the locations can be quite narrow in the track, but I guess when you have to, okay, here you did it quite well. When you have to pass the CPUs from the previous lap, you also have to be careful since you're dry bones. You're very light, so you can get hit and pushed around very easily. Nice dodge.
Oh, nice.
That's very well done.
Yes, a really, really nice race from Abel here once again. And
Ah,
of course,
yeah,
I
well,
speak.
that's the demonstration. You wanted to demonstrate what I just said. Nice.
Yeah. And
Still a good
I
run
mean,
overall.
we just are heading now to one of the probably the one most important track for this complete speedrun because you can save so much time here. And now, Abel, please just concentrate. We will commentate and hopefully see you PRB here. And let's see what Abel can do.
So there's a hop here, a jump to skip a big part of the track coming just
Nicely
now.
done.
And it's very well executed. But then even lost his PRB just after. He still did it for the first lap, so that's already pretty good.
Yes.
So ideally you would like to chain 3 laps of that and maintain PRB throughout. You can imagine that in the full run, this is almost the last track. Like there's only Yoshi Circuit after, so the stress to get this right all the time without failing is quite massive.
Even so, if you drive a relatively safe 3 laps of PRB, you can get a cool 103 time. So that would probably rank top 50 in the time trials leaderboard. So that's ideally what you want to aim for with the current strategy.
Yeah.
But yeah, as always, a lightning really not helping us.
That's definitely the worst of all items because you can't do anything against
Yeah.
it. Like at least red shells you have a chance to dodge with a wall or with a banana, and blue shells you can always dodge them. Depends on the location, but you have a shot. But there's nothing you can do. Basically, the game decides to make you lose.
Exactly, and the only way to counter that, I'd say, is to, and we should have, I should have explained this box on DK Pass.
DK Pass, the
Yeah.
star, exactly.
But anyway,
We
final
will
track
remember it
now.
for the
Yeah.
run, yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will. So now we're on Yoshi Circuit, last track of the
You have
run.
PRB, yeah. So you use PRB here to be able to achieve this jump. You were not slowed down by the grass, so you could easily get through the shortcut. And now it's about executing this tight hairpin well. That's nicely done. I think a double hop around this corner and repeat for 2 more laps until the end of the run.
Yes, and maybe I don't know if Abel can find the time while he's still playing this, but maybe you can just switch on the bottom screen because this track is actually shaped as a Yoshi, and this is a nice detail. Yeah, really, really nicely done by Nintendo there.
True.
We can see some love there, and really,
An
really
actual
nice.
island, yeah. And the bad thing about it is that they removed
The shortcut,
the
right?
shortcut, and
From Double Dash.
and most importantly, they removed the Yoshi helicopter from Double Dash,
Oh yeah, that's true.
which
Yeah,
is
that's
incredibly
sad.
tragic. The
Helicopter.
Yoshi copter, yeah.
Yoshiko there.
But all in all, I think the retro tracks are pretty well reproduced in this game. I see a lot of people complaining about them, but I personally like how they look.
Seriously?
Yeah, I
no,
like how
I
they
think
look.
they're great. Come
Same.
on. I think they did a great job to pick good ones overall, except for Koopa Beach 2. Sorry, Stefan. And no,
Fine.
overall they are high quality.
Yes.
Okay, Sky Garden is even worse. I mean, I don't like jumps and shortcuts, so of course,
Yeah.
that one is gonna stand out. Oh, did it freeze?
No, it's
Oh,
because
damn.
I put the DS on my
Oh.
on my lap very very slightly, so it froze the picture. But
Oh my God, I
that
see.
shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Hopefully it comes back any second now, because I think the USB. That's,
Oh my
that's
God.
annoying. I don't think that'll
Okay.
happen at the event, but still.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope
No,
it doesn't.
it won't happen. It won't
Yeah.
happen.
But yeah, so Abel didn't even react to anything, but of course it's not a good run for him, but still we should mention that this is still 4th worldwide. So it's kind of crazy how good Abel is on this
Yeah.
tracks.
Kind of crazy
They're
how
also
much
consistent at it now.
monopoly Abel has over the 32 tracks leaderboard. Yeah, it's crazy. But
It's deserved because you've spent countless years practicing and improving, implementing and adjusting the strats. I think you're the person with the best know-how for this category, surely. So, yeah, deserved hegemony over the category.
yes. Well, thank you. Thanks, guys, for commentating. I'm just trying to get the picture back here. This is a bit annoying. Let me just restart the capture program.
Meanwhile, I'm playing Yoshifo's 100cc, and I'm struggling.
Right. And I think all we have to do then, like on at GDQ, is like thanks to everyone that we want to.
Oh, God.
The donation, keep the donations coming and stuff, right?
Yeah. No, of course. We'll wing it on the day.
Yeah.
Wing it on the day, and it'll be okay. I'm sure. We're just like half-assing this right at the moment, just to see what we can say.
I think it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my fingers are not good though. It hurts so
Oh
much.
my God, Suno.
Holy crap!
Welcome.
436 viewers. What? And
Oh my God.
I've been caught with my pants down as well because my capture is failing me right now. But what's up, everybody?
Instant stress.
Wow, that's a massive raid. Thank you so much.
It is.
What's
Welcome
up,
in, guys.
everybody?
Welcome.
I'm just trying to get this sorted now because let me just repower on my console. Hopefully this works soon.
Is it still not coming up, even on your screen in the game capture, or?
It's just super finicky.
Hmm.
It's because I'm running the input display at the same time. So it's running through this. It's super stupid. Like it runs through the same. Oh, they're a Japanese streamer. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu for the raid.
ペイドありがとうございます。これから日本語で話し始めましょうか。
Yeah, exactly. Thomas, talk to them, please. Thank you.
はい。
Whilst I try and
よう
fix
こ
this.
そアベルさんのストリームへようこそ。
Yeah, I don't know what's going on at the minute.
But are you still frozen exactly the same? No change
Ah,
whatsoever?
there we go. It's back, and then it's gone again. This is what a piss take.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna be taking my backup DS with a capture as well. But this shouldn't happen. This is very, very rare.
Yeah. I will bring my DS as well, so we have
Me
two
too,
backups.
but it's not capture card. Yes, so
Yeah.
Okay, let me reboot this again. Eventually, it should work.
what are you going to do after that, Abel? Are you going to go for another run or? Something else?
We could do another one, or we could, like, if you guys want, maybe play some Wi-Fi or something. Whatever.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Oh my god, I don't know. Maybe
Come on, I
I.
can't even PRB anymore, Abel. Do you really
Yeah.
think I can take you
Of course.
take
What
you
is
on?
that nonsense? Of course you can.
Yeah, that's not what I'm seeing on my screen right now.
I think I'm more comfortable with just watching someone who can
I
actually
mean, if
play
you
the
want,
game.
we can do Tyrant no R or something like this.
Oh
So
my
it's just
god.
about, being sneaky and items.
Ah,
Okay, I can PRB Chip Beach still, but very slowly.
Well,
okay.
My God.
This hardware is really not reliable, I'm afraid.
Oh God. Has it already happened in the past or?
It's happened once or twice before.
Oh. And what's the solution then to make it work again?
Usually restart the computer.
And that doesn't, well, just go for it, honestly.
It's pretty annoying because you're midstream, and sometimes it
Yeah.
can work. It's something as stupid as just putting my DS on my lap, and then like the connection just gets severed. It's so stupid, and it just ruins everything. And it's been fine for like an hour. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my DS screen is fine, but my DS capture is just not. It's just.
I see. And right now, if you can't maintain your Twitch live stream going if you cut your laptop. So that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
yeah, that's annoying. Yeah.
I mean, we could distract the audience with Stefan until you're back. But anyway, your stream is on your, well, yeah, I don't really know. Hi, Nano, by the way.
Issue. Yeah, that's the issue. Hey, Nano, and sorry for neglecting most of the chat for the majority of the run, but we were just trying to practice our commentary as much as possible.
And I just tried to play 2 or 3 tracks, 100cc. My finger already hurt so much, my left thumb.
I know this feeling. Mine hurt like after 30 minutes or something completely.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had to
not
make
used
a
to it
break.
anymore. It's been a long time indeed. Yeah, my Japanese has always been bad, but good enough to communicate, let's say. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm just not able to attend the stream so often. I was very busy with work. I had a quite a tough position, academic position until February. Then I was gone for 2 more months abroad, and since then, fortunately, things are a bit better. I'll be starting actually to work in Taiwan at the end of this year. So I'm also going to be able to learn some Mandarin maybe. That's going to be exciting.
Awesome. That's awesome.
ナノさんは日本語ができますか？ちょっと見せてください。ナノさんは何歳ですか？
Yeah, he's I'll let him answer that one.
Yeah, let's see. I'm testing him out.
How many languages can we bring together here? Like you, okay, Thomas already have like 10 languages. Then
Not
Abel
at all,
has,
no.
has Spanish as well, German.
I think 5 from me. I'm also learning a little bit of Tagalog, but I'm not good at it yet. It's the language from the Philippines.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Holy man. You are just something else. You're crazy, but you're so good.
日本語の勉強が難しすぎて、確かに。楽しいですよね。頑張ってください。So he said, Japanese studies are very hard, but it was fun.
Nice. Really nice, yeah. I'm still trying to get better at Spanish, but I don't know. my
me
progress
too.
is just a little bit.
Podríamos hablar juntos con Abel para practicar.
Hey, desde luego.
Yeah.
Sin problema.
Con muchos problemas para nosotros.
No, pero
no para ti, Abel.
conmigo Es muy fácil, no te preocupes.
Oh, Dios mío, por los clavos de Cristo.
Oh god, I don't have I may not have a choice here. I may need to restart this because this.
Yeah, I'm
that's
afraid there's no
unfortunate.
choice. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be gone for just 2 minutes, right? And then you're restarting the stream. So, but it's a shame to lose this massive new audience.
That's what I'm saying. It's like so
Yeah,
statistic,
right.
But
Oh,
But just one thing, Abel, you said that you only restart your PC and then it works again, right?
yeah, so far that's been the only method that I've managed to get to work
Okay.
whenever this happened, which has happened
Mhm.
maybe like at max 3-4 times in the past.
Okay. Maybe I don't know if you do you know the device manager and where to find the USB hubs in there?
Oh yeah. It's I think the listen. I think the issue is that because the input display and the capture board and the sound from the capture board, which is it's being captured via USB as well, all those three things are being fed through one USB cable.
Yeah.
So I think that there's too much data being transferred, and so it sometimes the feed cuts off. I think that's what's going on. Oh, there we go. Look, we're back. It works now.
Are we? Okay.
It fucking
nice,
works now,
nice.
and I'm not gonna.
Then
party.
start the deep labyrinth. Atlas? What? What is this game?
This is the flash card.
Oh, nice. Let's play some deep labyrinth Atlas or something like this.
Let's play some Metroid Prime Hunters. Did anybody play Metroid Prime Hunters?
Oh yeah,
I remember.
definitely did.
I always tell this story on stream, but I would always go into a voice chat lobby with some of the UK players back in the day, just to shit talk each other. We were like all 16. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do commentary in one language, in one different language every track.
I was
that's a
actually
good.
I was actually going to suggest, right, since we are, and I know it's kind of putting the spotlight on you slightly, Stefan, but we are in Germany, and it is the first run, right, of GDQ in a foreign country outside of the US. Do you think it would be suitable to like commentate one track, even if it's like MC1 or whatever, in German? I think it might be cool, but I don't know what you think.
Well, I'm not sure how many Germans are actually watching. Like on site, probably some of them. But do you think there are a lot of German-speaking people watching online and stuff?
One track, but because
yeah, I don't know, because it's if you think about it, the time zone is it's probably gonna be like early hours of the morning in America, because GDQ has a big American audience. So I reckon there'll be lots of Europeans watching, but I don't know, just as a gimmick, it could. I don't know, just a suggestion, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I can think about it and maybe just throw in some German from time to time.
Yeah, for sure. That would be cool. I guess. I guess it would be on theme.
Kein Geschwindigkeitsbeschränkung.
Yeah,
What-
exactly.
what did he say?
Thomas can-
There is no speed limitation with abel.
yeah.
It's because Geschwindigkeitsbeschränkung was the longest word in my vocabulary word that I remember it. It's destiny. I can finally use it here.
Yeah, maybe this would be actually a funny idea if I would throw some German in and then just Thomas throws in his German.
My German I would have to polish up before because I only know so few words.
I think that makes it funny actually. If you're just throwing the Geschwindigkeitsbeschränkung and stuff.
I don't mind ridiculizing myself. I'm fine with it in front of a massive crowd in a live audience. That's what I do best. So no problem.
Oh, how about this? Right? We do one track, and on every lap, we each speak in our native languages. So,
Okay.
in your native tongue would be French, right, Thomas?
Oui, exactement.
And then obviously German for Stefan, and I would speak in Spanish. So one lap each in one language.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's try that maybe as
Which
a
track?
European thing. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
Maybe
Yeah,
a track
to-
that there's not much going on anyway. Maybe.
No, we have to embrace the
yeah.
challenge and pick a hard track if we are to do it.
Okay. All right. We have to decide which track before we start. Do it on something like RLC1 says Nando.
Nah. I mean, not RSC1. But,
RSC1 is the perfect track to describe the POB reset, I think.
Yeah, no, I think we should do it on an early enough track, maybe. I would think. What about? I'm trying to find something that's both
Dunno,
long enough but not too interesting.
Luigi's
you know.
Mansion? Maybe?
Yeah, I thought about Luigi's Mansion as well.
Why not Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's early in the run.
Oh, I
pretty
can
long.
do Italian commentary as well. La pasta, pappardelle al pesto rosso, cannelloni bolognese, pizza capricciosa, mamma mia.
And Abel, will you switch over to Spanish or?
Wow, thank you for the raid, Aket.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. Yes, I will switch over to Spanish, I guess. We'll decide
Okay.
which laps we are doing it, I guess, on the spot.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe Thomas will just start lap 1, then me, and
As
you
you
will
want.
do the last lap.
Yeah.
I think you should
yeah, okay,
start
sure.
because it's German, Germany. So
Yeah,
or
okay,
you want
maybe.
to be the last one. I mean, honestly, equal for me. Whatever you guys prefer.
Okay, sure. Should we do one more? You guys okay
Yeah,
to do one
okay.
more?
Let's go one more test. Yeah, sounds
Alright,
good.
so before starting, my name's Abel. Hello. I'm running Mario Kart DS. It's a great privilege to be opening Games Done Quick in a foreign country for the first time since 2010, I think. Games Done Quick has been running. So this is quite historic, being the very first to do this, so it's a great privilege. So I'm running Mario Kart DS, and I've got with me two of Europe's finest players, probably, I would say. One in TB1 and Stefan. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Certainly. Hi everyone. I'm Thomas, also known as TB1. I have been a very active Mario Kart DS player for, I would say, the first decade of the game's existence. I was world champion for a few years, from 2006 to some bits in 2010, I believe, and I've been following the game since then, primarily through Abel's streams, of course.
Yes, and my name is Stefan, also known as... Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stefan, also known as MKDS1992, and I'm still active from time to time, also playing this game for over 20 years now.
I
Since
somehow
A1.
cannot hear Stefan at all, or Abel.
I can
Really?
hear you both fine. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no.
Okay, must be
Technical.
something here.
So you can hear me, Thomas, but you can't hear Stefan?
Yeah, exactly, somehow.
What?
Maybe you muted him by mistake? And maybe there's a way to mute on Discord? I don't know.
Yeah, I would think. Let me check.
Hmm.
No, he's not muted. But you hear him, don't you?
I hear. I heard Stefan a second ago. Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
I mean, maybe do you speak Stefan now? See if Thomas can hear you.
Hello, Thomas.
I mean,
can
I
you
see
hear
the
me?
green halo on Discord when he's speaking, so around him, so should be good.
Maybe
Well,
just
anyway,
maybe just refresh.
it's just a bit weird. Let me stop and come back into the
Okay.
convo.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
a good
meantime,
idea.
I will just do a quick
Yeah.
round of snaking on Figure 8 Circuit, the track that I love best.
Small technical difficulty break. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never really.
Hello,
Hello, Thomas.
that.
Can you hear me now?
can you guys hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you. Can you hear Stefan?
Now I hear none of you guys.
Maybe. Oh, wait.
Uh,
I will type in chat maybe.
Yeah, apologies guys for the technical difficulties. Trying to get them sorted as soon as possible.
Yeah. No, we fixed the DS issues. Now we have Discord issues. There's always an issue.
There is always an issue, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even. I had a thought in my mind, but I don't even want to speak it out loud because this, I think, would just be a bad omen. Thomas?
Hi.
Anything on your side? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now?
Hello? Yeah? Hello? Thomas? Thomas?
Ah, now it works somehow.
Can you hear Abel?
Can you hear me? I haven't died, have I?
Nope.
No, you haven't. Don't worry.
Okay, we're good. All right, we're good.
All right.
Apologies, guys.
It's all right.
I don't know what happened, but at least that won't happen on the day.
Yeah. On the day we will not have any problems with hearing each other.
Yeah.
Right, so I guess I'll go right into explaining the category itself. So what I'm doing now is configuring the difficulty to be on hard. And then you set it to 150cc, the highest speed class. Tracks in order. And then you set it to 32 tracks max. And basically this is an all tracks tour of the game, starting from figure 8 circuit and ending all the way on Yoshi circuit. So with that being said, I'm happy to start now. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. In 3, 2, 1,
one,
go.
Go.
All right. So now I'm just gonna outline what you're about to see. So this is figure 8 circuit. It's kind of like the sandbox for snaking, a very infamous technique in Mario Kart DS, which has also existed to an extent in Mario Kart Double Dash, as well as in other games like Mario Kart 64, where you basically boost in quick succession using the blue and orange mini turbos in order to get a lot of speed, so basically abuse the speed. And what I'm doing right now, since I may as well just explain it, so I got the perfect rocket start, and you can conserve that perfect rocket start momentum by snaking repeatedly, and you get no off-road penalty basically. So you can go on the grass, on the sand, anywhere, and you can snake without any issues and not be slowed down. So now I'm hopefully about to complete a full 3 laps of PRB.
Yeah, extremely well done here so far.
Such a great first race. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Incredible.
red approaching, but
It's not going to get to me, I don't think.
yeah,
I think you're
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
That is an absolutely amazing start to the run.
Yep.
I can only hope that will go that way on Friday.
Congratulations. Yeah, this was a full 3-lap PRB, like it's called in the scene, on figure 8 circuit. So this is quite something to achieve, and he made it look so
Easy
so
and
easy.
effortless.
Yes.
Given that
Impressive.
this track is usually figure 8 circuit's usually like my nemesis track. I'm not very good at it usually, so glad to get it out of the way. And now we've moved on to Yoshi Falls, much shorter. It's got a giant egg in the middle. The track got brought back in Mario Kart Wii, and yeah, not much else to talk about here. You just basically race around this giant egg.
Yeah, just want to run as tight as possible to the edges without falling, just being careful with waterfall streams and avoiding the CPUs when you're passing them in the last lap. Very well executed again.
Yes,
Alright.
another really fast run here. So really good
Yeah.
start to the run, I guess. And
Are the splits your world record splits, Abel?
They're against average splits.
Okay.
all
But,
right.
still probably even against world record, I would say.
Yeah, and here we go to the beach. One of the first tracks with some changing things. The tide is changing from lap to lap, and of course this is important for our lines. And if you are fast enough, but I think with this Egg 1 card here, it's really hard to make it in time on lap 3. but of course you want to have a low tide to cut through the water like Abel just did on lap 1. And let's see how this will... Yeah, this... Okay.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
the first shock of the run.
Yes,
This
what's
is unfortunately the worst item, because you cannot avoid it, except extremely specific circumstances that we're going to get back to later. So you are forced to concede a few seconds of time deficit, and this is also going to change up the tide pattern in the third lap, so Abel will have to be particularly careful about what he wants to do. Are you going to go for PRB?
I am, yeah, why not?
There you go.
Nice.
So skipping the problems by PRBing through the water.
Ah.
But
That's what can happen.
that's the
Yeah.
issue. There's two water sections
Yeah.
there, and to transition from one to the other, you need to execute a bit of airtime, and that's 2 shocks in the same place. That's
second
really
shock.
not good.
Oh, we were lucky for first
Do
two
not
races, but
want
now
that.
luck is basically turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Cheap Cheap Beach, the first MT after the elevation change, when your car is a little bit longer in the air, it's hard to pull out because you need to start it not too early, so your cart is already on the ground, but then you have a smaller time period to execute the MT. So it's a rhythm to take, but it's always challenging.
German.
Okay, Leute, ja, wir sind jetzt bei Luigi's Mansion angekommen. Ich werde das mal ein bisschen in Deutsch hier kommentieren, weil wir ja auch im wunderschönen Deutschland sind. Die Strecke ist sehr interessant. Sie hat hier ein bisschen Slippery Road, also ein bisschen rutschig hin und her und ja, aber nicht allzu viel zu sagen, außer dass es vor kurzem eine neue, oder vor 2 Jahren besser gesagt schon, eine neue Shortcut hier gab, die gefunden wurde. Aber die werden wir heute leider nicht sehen. Die ist Frame Perfect und braucht eigentlich Pause Buffering. Genau. Thomas.
Oui, donc nous voyons Abel ici sur Manoir de Luigi, course inspirée du jeu éponyme GameCube. Un bon run pour le moment, avec pas trop de problèmes en termes d'objets. Alors que dire de plus, sans CC, donc dans la catégorie de vitesse du jeu en ligne, c'est possible de maintenir le PRB, donc le Point Rocket Boost, sur cette partie et de faire toute la fin du circuit avec. En 150cc, comme ici par contre, c'est beaucoup plus compliqué. Et donc là on voit Abel se rapprocher du but, il a juste à éviter les quelques CPU qui restent. Et ce sera la conclusion des 4 premières courses et du premier Grand Prix.
Bueno, yo ahora, ya que vamos a empezar con la siguiente copa, voy a comentar la primera vuelta, o lo más que pueda, ya que no tengo más tiempo en Luigi's Mansion, o Mansión de Luigi. Voy a intentar hacer el derrape aquí con el PRB, detrás de la pirámide, y lo conseguí, más o menos. Y nada, este es el primer circuito en la segunda copa del juego, muy difícil. Tienes que estar atento con muchas cosas, incluyendo estas... Uy, no me aparecen todavía, pensé que iban a aparecer ahora.
El fuego,
el
sí.
fuego, ahora ahí está el fuego. Y también... it's so fucking hard. I don't usually know what everything is called in Spanish, and I only know a handful of like... Yeah, I don't know what the Pokies are called. I don't know what the sun's
No
called.
idea.
Just
Yeah,
the
they
sol,
must all have their dedicated names, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure.
It's also really confusing in my head.
Yeah, whenever... this is the... Okay, getting just back on topic here. This track is very difficult when it... in terms of the visibility for bananas. You can drop bananas everywhere, and it's very, very difficult to spot them, especially if they're in the way of your racing line. So that's something that I think you need to watch out for more than in other tracks.
At the end of the race, like the very sharp corners, you also don't really see what's ahead of you before, just until you're bound to hit an item. So even more troublesome.
This is a track where shout out to K-Mac, community member. He called the I think it was in his first AGDQ 2019 run for 32 tracks. He called the Piantas, he called them the Delfinos, which still sticks to my head. So shout outs to you. I got to meet the guy as well earlier this year at a Mario Kart meetup, so that was great.
Wow, yeah, he's one of the legends as well.
He is, he really is. But yeah, Delfino Square, it came back in Mario Kart Wii. It's got a very distinct design, little section here where you go inside the town. I'm going to showcase the 3 different methods for racing a lap.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I'm
So
going
now you're going for the dogs.
Oh,
that's-
nicely
Yeah,
done.
good job.
Yeah, so you can go in this little mud section there, the mud alley, take the dock cut or go around, and it can basically depend on what items are coming towards you. So if you're getting blue shelled and you're about to, because normally the safe route is to take the very inconvenient item there, but the safe
good
route
dodge.
is to basically take the mud cut. But if say a blue shell's coming towards me now, then I just go around. So I
Just
can
go around to be able to dodge.
Exactly, have a good angle to dodge. And the ideal scenario is to have this bridge be fully flat, so you don't get any airtime.
Yeah, I like
really
that you show
nice run.
the three options during the run.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Definitely, yeah. Really nice. And also, again, a really nice run. I think the last 2 tracks had good RNG again, so we are back on track. And now we go with one of the most iconic tracks. I think the most people notice Waluigi Pinball is a really, really nice and popular track here. And I think this is the good time to speak about this new shortcut that was found about 2 years ago. It's right here. It's called the Super Bounce. What you do there is you head towards the wall and you have to do a frame perfect jump input, and you jump all the way down here. So you save around 7 to 8 seconds. That's kind of crazy. And it completely changed the rankings on this track.
Yeah, it completely transformed the track. Like the world record dropped from a 155 to a 131 in the space
Yes.
of like a couple of months or less than a year. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It sparked a few other tracks with similar shortcuts being identified as well. So it's become a real revolution in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it even spawned a summoning salt video which covered it. So that was quite an honor, in all honesty. So go check it out. The history of the Mario Kart DS
Oh,
World
yeah.
Champion on YouTube.
Yeah, that was so perfect because I perfectly sneaked in a world record in this video. So take a take a look and take an eye out to the guy called Stefan on the rankings on Summoning Salt video. That's me.
Yeah, and to this day, I think you're still in the probably top 3.
I
Or
think I'm second.
place.
Yeah, I'm second place.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still haven't even tried this shortcut. Actually.
Unfortunate, another lightning here. Another
Yeah.
big time loss, but it is what it is. We can't really manipulate the RNG yet, I would say. Maybe in the future we can.
How many did you have like in your world record run, more or less, Saber?
I think, and I kid you not, throughout the 32 tracks, someone in the chat can probably correct me, but I'm pretty certain that I only had like 2
Okay.
total, and it was like a 1 in 800 chance or something.
Wow. So we've had 2 on just the same track, right? On Chip Chip Beach, I believe. So just to situate the luck that you had then.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Really
you
nicely
tried
done
to-
until this point, but you tried to keep the PRB and
Yeah,
cut
to
through
cross
the
the
grass.
grass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not possible anymore. And here you're not taking the risk to go between the wall and the car, which I kind of agree with. So yeah, on this track you want to be always careful, especially when you are not at, let's say, normal pace anymore due to an item. The cars are going to be shifted in location compared to what you'd expect, in such a situation. So in these blind corners, you always have to check your bottom screen to make sure that there's no car coming in the wrong spot. Seems like here it's more or less okay.
Yeah, unfortunate. Another lightning here, so it's really stacking up with the time loss. Wow,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
nice. I like it. I like the
Yeah, the
I like the
angle
risk.
there, the angle there's a bit more favorable to try, so
Yeah.
definitely try it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But,
Now, in between the red car and the wall, no. Oh.
no, my brain was turned off there. But
But
Yeah,
watch out!
you-
Watch out for
You
the
have the,
bus
the Wi-Fi brain. No unnecessary risk. That's good.
Exactly.
just going
No,
around
don't
those CPUs like cones,
Exactly.
zigzagging
Yeah.
around them. Yeah.
I mean, you do have to be careful because
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
very nice dodge and almost no time lost afterwards. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful execution for this.
Speaking of being careful, you basically need to be on your toes almost at all times, especially when you're lapping the CPUs. It won't happen on every single track, but like for example there, the CPUs will be rolling items and you'll be catching the tail end of them, so you might get like a blue shell very head on there, so you got to be ready to
True.
dodge. So that's something that I've learned from running this for multiple years. So now
So
Yes.
about escaping the shock, by the way,
oh my
Ah,
god,
that's
that is
not how you
poor.
escape it.
No,
But there's
no.
another way, which is to grab this particular box at the top of the mountain, and it gives you a very nice item. I believe it can be primarily star or 3 shrooms, but also single shroom, right?
There's,
Or-
yes, single shroom, and there's even I can't remember the percentage exactly of rolling this, but you can actually roll a red shell, and it has happened to me.
Wow, I think it's never happened to me actually. So
Yeah,
you
it's-
need 2 decades of playing the game and not just one, it seems, to observe it.
Yeah, I think the chance is really, really low. But also, was it the first blue shell we just had, or did I miss one before? The blue,
Blue shell
shell dodge? Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
not
think-
sure actually.
Dodge in other tracks, I think.
Okay.
Question, like if one of the CPUs gets the shock now, well, okay, never mind. My question is
Oh,
moot.
no!
I was about to ask.
That is the worst timing
That
in the world.
is-
Oh my god.
Very useful and
God.
cool.
Yeah, oh, that was pretty cool. I was literally about to ask, like, do you have time to see it and to you activate your star?
Usually not, to be honest, because
Yeah.
I've seen the CPUs use their shock almost instantly. So
Yeah,
it's very
most
very
often they do
difficult.
that.
You need to beat them like by the frame. But the good thing
Yeah.
about having a
And- yeah.
star, you can they're useful because you can just dodge blue shells in difficult spots or just in general
Mm-hmm.
navigate difficult terrain and blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
And
Also use
having,
it for
having
matches.
someone, let's say, streaming with you or talking to you while you're doing runs and explicitly looking at the screen and shouting to you, "Star now!" that's not allowed, right? I guess.
it's it adds a layer of difficulty, guys. What can I say? But, no, it's I mean, in a marathon setting, it is what it is. But okay, so we're on TikTok clock now. This is very cool. What is the strategy again? Okay, yeah, left side. We're on TikTok clock, and this is based off one of the levels from Super Mario 64, one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely a fan favorite in general.
Yeah.
Track with some cycles you can observe on the cogwheel section at the end there. You have to be aware of these oh my god, what are they called? Clock hands as well, and this moving pendulum here in the middle of the track. So yeah, very
Here, the
cycle-based.
way you enter this section also changes, right? Here you entered it
Yes.
from the right
Yes,
versus from the left.
and it's going to be the same for lap 3 as well.
By the way, in the document here, I read a shortcut has only been pulled out by one person, but that was 2024 document that you shared before.
Oh,
Like-
I think we were referring to this TAS that somebody
okay.
made. I don't know if it's
Okay,
even
okay,
relevant
just
to mention at all. Yeah.
Skip it. Okay.
Yeah. But this is a really nice track. It was my favorite track for a really long time. It switched a little bit up, but I think it's still on top, maybe top 3 for me. It flows really well and still is a lot of technical aspects, and
Yeah, to appear empty on the cogs and adjust the strat as a function of the elements. It's true. It takes
Tried
quite
quite
some
well,
technique.
yeah, indeed.
all right, and now we go ahead to Mario Circuit, another track where we can perform PRB really nice, like Abel is showing us here. So he
Seems
goes
to
to
be
the
starting
off-road,
well, yeah.
and the biggest advantage of the PRB is right here when he cuts through the whole grass and sand section and saves a lot of time.
And he will
And-
also potentially be able to cut here. And then,
Yes.
though, you're going to stop PRBing because you're going for something else, which is good try, but no, which is to cut that wall with a properly timed and executed jump. But you could try again, I guess, in the next 2 laps.
Yeah.
So
So I'll just
can
briefly
see it.
explain. There's a slight. Oh, thank you, Goomba, I guess. There's a slight upward curvature, like some polygons that are sticking up there on the grass, and basically with a right-timed mini turbo, you can get enough height in order to cut above the wall, like that. But I didn't have
You're
the
so
right angle.
close.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
that is unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, but it's with the right angle I can get this fairly easily, like 3 out of 3 for most of my attempts, but it doesn't seem to be the day at the minute.
Blue shell is approaching as well, I think. And yeah, let's see. I'm sure you will get it on this lap to just showcase it at least once.
wanna bet?
Let's see
And
where
10
this
euros.
blue... Okay. The 10
I bet he
euro
makes it, and I bet he
donation.
misses it.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Nicely done. Well done.
You've just won 10 euros, Stefan.
No,
Congratulations.
it will go to the donation, to the good cause.
All
of
right,
course.
I'll make a 10 euro donation.
Okay, so
Alright.
that was Mario Circuit. Now off to Airship Fortress, which
Oh, yeah.
came back in Mario Kart World. You were top 10, I think, very, very briefly at one point, Stefan.
Yes, one of the only tracks I really tried to grind for a little time on the Mario Kart World, the new game, but it's a lot of fun with all the railing and the tricks that you do, jumping around the whole time.
Oh, you were top
was-
10 on MK World. Wow, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, but I think it was just, I don't know, within the first month of the game. But yeah, I think I was ranked 9 for one short moment, but it was a lot of fun to grind. And all in all, it's just a nice track. It's great that it came back.
Yeah, that one has always been one of my favorites on the DS version as well. This section is kind of tricky sometimes, depending on the pattern of the molds. You have to make sure to go in between the wall and itself, and it's not easy to avoid occasionally. And then there's also this very sharp turning at the end. That is an important part of the run. You want to double hop many times to angle yourself to the left as much as possible. Then 1 mini turbo, and then hopefully no wall hit, and then just continue the run after.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And neither did I.
I was about to say that you also have to watch out for the bullets.
Well,
But
indeed.
we just saw that, and here we saw nicely done that he went between the molds and the wall. And I think, will we see the mono empties? No, we will not. But Abel on lap 2 showed here really nice the one-sided mono empties. So he double hops the whole time to just do left-sided empties. And this saves a little bit of time, even if you don't really see it, but it does.
It's definitely, it saves time, but it's really high level tech. It's really, really subtle stuff that's only really
And you need to
noticeable.
execute it
That's-
well enough too. Like if
Yeah.
you execute it poorly, it doesn't save time. So it's
Yeah.
not just about replacing; it's also about executing well.
Right,
Yes.
so now we're on the Special Cup, and you're going to see why it's called the Special Cup. There's lots of room for RNG to really do its worst on you, really pull a number on you. So, but first of all, Wario Stadium, it's probably one of my strongest tracks. I'd say it's
He
probably
says
my
while missing
yeah,
PRB.
it's hilarious, isn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna show off a shortcut here.
Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Nice.
Right, so that means now that Lucky 2 will pick you up from the out of bounds section, and that saves a second as opposed to having to go around.
Yeah, well done. And let's see if you can perform the full PRB here now. That's also
I
a
have
fun.
high hopes that this time he will. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
He's so able is indeed really, really strong on this track. So I hope I will not eat my words right now. But he's
No, it
showcasing
seems
the
good.
PRB
This
right
seems
now.
really good until now. Now he only has to keep it Oh,
Damn.
damn it! He wanted to go left of the big hill here, and actually the setup for the shortcut is not ideal due to the bounce, so he cannot do it.
Yeah, sometimes you
second
clip
lap.
that top bit there and you
Yeah.
get that unnecessary airtime.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's still
unfortunately.
good. He's gonna make it all in the third lap, I think.
Yes, we have another lap
Let's
to
have another
showcase.
bet. This time I bet he does it.
All right, then I say he will not.
Well, I count on you.
All right, come on, Abel. Nicely done
course.
for the first part. Let's-
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
Nice. This is really
the,
nice.
The cleanliness. The cleanliness.
Oh
no!
my god, no way.
Okay, well, I mean, technically, I guess it means that Fate wants me to donate 20 euros instead of 10, so that's
Yes,
fine.
I think both of us should just donate 10, yeah.
Yeah, I
definitely.
agree. Because he technically managed, but didn't manage at the same time, because it didn't depend on him to miss. So, yeah.
Yeah, RNG at its best. Like we said,
Yeah.
this cup
Yep.
is really, really special. So expect more than this probably on the next few tracks.
So yeah,
So I don't think you still, you don't have PRB anymore. Do you try to keep it normally, or you just don't really mind?
I don't tend. I tend to play this track non-PRB because
Yeah,
if
okay.
I get a really fast pace here by doing the PRB at the beginning, then my cycle is a bit awkward for the chain
okay.
chomps on lap 2. So I tend to just do it normally.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's, I mean, if it doesn't save time at the end because of weird cycles, then it's not worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Peach Gardens, really, really hard track to maneuver here. Like you can see, there are these doggos all over the place, and
And
you
the
have
sharp
to go
corners, like this
through-
one, is particularly tough if you want to do it well.
Yes,
to
really precise.
Jump and have just the right angle when you hit the ground, so you're able to avoid the bushes and also manage the mini turbo. It's very satisfying when you do it, but not so easy. I hope you won't have
Almost a
any.
snipe.
I mean, whenever you use a shell like this, you always need to be wary of self sniping or bounces afterwards. Fortunately, no problem
Yes.
there.
I'm an absolute pro at self-sniping, so I know what you
that's
mean.
the jump I was mentioning, perfectly executed this time. Well done. So now we're comfortably going to sail through the finish with a jump here, and here we are.
I was
Onto-
gonna say, I'm present to that self-sniping, being your World Championships partner. Don't worry, I won't say that. I won't actually
Hey,
say
you
that.
guys, we have
you
to
can.
talk about your 2 versus 2 World Championship performances. I really need to coach you on item use at some point. But I don't really want to do it now. I mean, there are more pressing matters, but in due time.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bowser's Castle, another, I would say, one of the most technical tracks in the game. For example, this section, emptying while being on this tube. Here you can actually go above void there to cut the turning. There are a lot of moving obstacles to navigate throughout. It's extremely hard to pull out a perfect run throughout the 3 laps with all of these varying parameters. But it's also, I think, one of the best tracks, and I think it's one of the favorite Bowser's Castles as well across Mario Kart games.
I
Yeah,
think it's
definitely.
I think it's one of the least volatile of the Bowser castles. If you compare all of
Yeah.
them throughout the series, this one I think is the most chilled in a way.
Chilled?
Oh my
How is
god,
what just
no
happened
way.
chill?
I think. I
But
mean,
This is what you absolutely want to avoid. Unfortunately, you had the wrong item behind you and the wrong item chasing you at the wrong location. So, couldn't
Yeah.
avoid it. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by chill?
I think if you compare, if you just imagine the the Bowser's Castle from Double Dash, the one in
Yeah.
Wii, I think this one is, in terms of difficulty, far less.
Oh,
If you compare all of them, that's just my opinion, but
yeah.
But-
So complicated because it's also, wow.
Oh my
That
god,
is,
no.
that
Again.
is so unfair. Oh my god. You had so little time to react, and on the pipe, I mean, dodging this while not falling is almost impossible.
Yeah, RNG
Yeah,
is
I mean-
really showcasing itself right now. Like, before, like also with the red shell, it perfectly showcased why it's so deadly in this game. It
Yeah,
just
exactly.
went past Abel and then it came back for him. This is like, I think in no other game they are so deadly like in this one.
Right.
The Rainbow Road now.
Rainbow Road, last track of the Nitros. Gonna do my best here to showcase 2 shortcuts which happen in the same, performed in the same lap. First lap,
So
though,
for the
I'm
first
just
lap,
gonna,
just the second one.
I'm just gonna do the second one, which is called the pipe shortcut, and it works basically in the same way as the Wario Stadium shortcut. You
Jumping off,
Exactly.
and if
Nice.
you angle
Well
yourself well, then you are going to be respawned further down the track.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So you trigger a checkpoint there, and then Lackey 2 picks you up, and that saves another second or so.
Yeah.
Um,
Now
and
coming to
here
the
we
second
go.
one, which is a bit harder and much more recent as well. Abel is going to be turning somewhere here in this spiral, and he's going to try to time his MT just so he could have avoided the road and managed to jump onto the loop. Unfortunately missed. He'll try it again on lap 3, I believe.
yeah, I'll give it
Yeah.
another go, lap 3, no problem.
It's insanely precise to hit this exact spot there, to not hit the road and also not go off-road. It's just a tiny,
Really
tiny
tough.
gap.
Yeah.
But this shortcut, Abel is performing absolutely perfect here. So we get another try right now on lap 3. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully he can pull it off.
Yeah, if you go too
Let's
far
see.
to the right, you hit the underside of the road. If you go too far to the left, you well, let me concentrate here.
Sure.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
beautiful. Nice job.
Perfect.
Round
And
of applause, please.
I'm gonna skip this because I heard a blue shell whizzing
Oh.
right behind me, and I don't think I had enough time to set
Yeah,
up for the
yeah.
pipe shortcut. So I'm gonna play it safe here, and there it is.
There it comes.
And
Oh my god.
That's actually not really better, is it?
what the hell happened there? Well, okay,
Oh my god.
that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
very
fine.
unlucky. Very
Yeah.
unlucky. I mean, you did get the shortcut, so that's really cool.
That's
I
what
really hope you
matters,
get it on the due day.
Yeah, I hope so. I think there's a good chance of getting it, and we got
Yeah.
to see some wacky physics there at the end. So,
Exactly.
so those are the Nitros, finished in just 30 minutes, and we're off to the very first track in all of Mario Kart. It's SNES Mario Circuit 1, and this is essentially the PRB sandbox track, the game. So you've mastered snaking, you're all good on that end. You come to this track to try and practice a technique which allows you to drive through the off-road pretty much without losing any speed by just it's honestly, these red
No.
shells
Oh,
are so
God.
devious. They go
This is
around.
infuriating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
You had an item to protect yourself, and I thought you had the right angle too. It didn't work.
I was 50-50 on that. Sometimes it works,
Oh,
sometimes
oh
it
my God.
works, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, this is one of the things about catching the tail end of the CPUs. You're going to be susceptible to them using some wild items like shrooming around, using a star, obviously, using a very random blue shell very close to you. So you have to be aware of these things and be able to react accordingly with your movement.
So here, Momo Farm is a track with no PRB, but with few difficulties, in particular the mold over here and that section where
Oh, nice.
wow, that's a beautiful red shell dodge, like adjusting the trajectory and the angle of the cart for the banana to basically oppose itself to the red. Very nice execution. So yeah, this track is tricky because of all the elevation changes. Sometimes when you empty, especially in this last corner to the right, your cart will hop a little bit more or a little bit. Oh god, okay, basically so all the guards are combining.
That was
turn your
awesome.
run.
That was good.
The blue shell dodge with the red shell, yeah, that's amazing. Oh, and
ouch.
another blue
And
shell. Is
this one you
approaching.
can dodge though. Yeah, nice, nice. job.
I have a screenshot of me. Basically, what just happened there, but with a green shell as well.
Oh god.
So there was
On
a
top of the
blue,
rest.
a red, and a green shell coming right at me at the same time. It was so funny.
Wow.
But yeah,
crazy.
Moo Farm's a track which, well, it's just finished now, but it's a track where PRB has no use since there's no off-road, so all you have to do is just boost as much as you can. And as Thomas already mentioned, Lots of changes in elevation. Yeah, I think we can probably have a donation or two here with Peach Circuit since it's another flat PRB track.
While you successfully PRB through the 3 laps. Okay, so you have a fake item box this time. Let's see, are you going to get... okay, yeah, I'm sorry, it's my bad. I kind of pushed you to try to replace it.
I got my inputs a little scrambled there, thinking, oh, I should get rid of the box, and then like my, oh, I can't snake anymore. That's basically.
And it's not easy. You need to, you know, throw the box to the front while securing a new item.
Yeah.
And while maintaining PRB.
Exactly.
Of course, the game is gonna troll us now, and there's going to be no bad item until the end.
Of course not.
I mean, I did see a blue shell being launched, so there's one coming. I think it should arrive
for it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's so bullshit.
Everyone
it really is.
Everything is.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well.
And I'm telling you,
Mario Kart, everyone.
It's like they have magnets and they, you know, they come towards you. It's crazy.
They plotted to eliminate you. Everything, the CPUs, the items, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time maybe we're gonna see RB with no problems this time. So I think here, yeah, the jump moves right when you're playing in this category, doesn't it?
Yes,
so
it does.
Yeah. Unlike Wi-Fi, where it stays still, so you have to be a bit careful there. Otherwise, it's a very straightforward track. I mean, you try to keep PRB after going through over the zipper here. So here you're basically restarting a start boost boost, and then as long as you keep the MTs going, you're good, and you can actually gain some time with this turning by cutting inside. You have another zipper to set you back for PRB. And ideally here you want to cross the grass a little bit for the optimal line, then gonna double hop throughout the last turning.
That was an accidental X button input. Yeah, very good lap.
Yeah. Perfect lap.
Blue.
Yeah,
nice.
Okay, yeah, another very unfortunate sequence of events. Yeah. I mean, you're trying to keep PRB and dodge, and of course I think on that moment nobody will factor in the jump in the equation. You don't have the time for that, so unfortunately ended up there. Oh, another nice dodge for the red shell.
And another lightning, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The RNG is really taking over this run. I don't.
It's crazy
even
to me
know.
that you only had 2 lightnings in the whole run, like for your world record. I mean, how many have we seen? Almost 10 already or something.
Probably, yeah.
Probably more than 10, yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the...
Where there... Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. That was one of the toughest tracks in the sense that you have to deal with oncoming traffic. And coming right at you, so reverse traffic. So very difficult in that sense. You can get a lot of like red shells coming straight at you, which you can only dodge if like you shoot a green shell forward or whatever. But onto the Banana Cup now, and this is Donut Plains 1.
Yeah, and also what Abel just did there, like casually while talking, was a double hop PRB. So he kept PRB while double hopping around the corner.
Yeah, he double hopped.
I swear to God, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like he just does this while talking, but if you know the game and know that this is almost like frame perfect, that you almost have to do frame perfect input for this, it's kind of insane. Yeah.
By the way, such a majestic flow compared to other retro courses for Donut Plains 1.
It is a great track.
I mean, yeah, honestly, beautiful.
This is one of my favorites, one of my personal favorites. I have some history with the world records here. And a track that to this day still I can race quite nicely. And Frappe Snowland, very, very different to what top level play looks like on the Nintendo 64 version. You can take an out-of-bounds shortcut at the beginning in Mario Kart 64, where Lakitu will place you back onto the track and it triggers a lap count and you can basically finish. So just to the right here, near those trees, you just drive straight there and then it can trigger a lap count. But it doesn't work that way in this game. Yeah.
You just go over here with PRB ideally in first lap and without. And I think one of the most important bits of the lap would be the very end that we are now approaching. So here if I recall correctly, same side empties would be faster to implement, but it's not so straightforward. And this turn, you really want to, how to say, push yourself to take it as tight as possible, and so that you have a perfect line to be able to continue the lap. You can gain a lot of time if you take it perfect, which you kind of did there. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, really good run so far, I would say. So also for now,
We'll be careful with Bowser. Yeah, near the
Yeah.
snowman. This is a warning sign.
Yes, Bowser and the Snowman
There
near
you go.
you
Same
is
side
always a
empties
problem.
demo on the last lap, and
Oh.
okay. Honestly, yeah.
And
they are
there
out
is
to get
another.
you this time. I think
Yeah,
it's pretty
Wario
clear.
is another really heavy character, so you always have to watch out if you're approaching him.
Yeah.
But it's just what it is.
Yeah, the heavies are particularly threatening, so you want to avoid them. Any CPU really, you don't want to bump into them, especially if they're like using items or just avoid them at all costs.
Yes, I think we didn't even really talk about it yet because like we are using Dry Bones, of course. It's the lightest character of all because you have the best speed on off-road, so it slows you down. It doesn't really slow you down compared to Bowser, for example, who is slowed down in off-road heavily. And yeah, so that's why you really don't want to get in any contact with the other characters.
Because that's where you have the drawback of being so light. And I think compared to online play, it's much more of a problem here because you don't really have the same lag. Online sometimes you don't really bump all the time the way you'd expect, but when you play this category, you can be projected so far.
Yes, exactly. And what we just saw there was also a nice little shortcut, like when Abel jumped on this border or the wall. It's called Zaghetto, I think. Just
the
because
Zaghetto,
guy
after Miguel Rodriguez, the former world
Yes.
champion.
Exactly.
2006.
And
Zaghetto,
hopefully Abel
former...
can do it again.
Sorry to interrupt you there. Let's see if I can just... Yeah.
Okay,
so-
nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well done.
we coined that little jump Zaghetto since he used to do it in his personal best. It's a run you can find on YouTube. But yeah, as Thomas said, former world champion for this game sometime in 2006 and was a Smash Brothers Melee competitor, I think.
Yeah, he was a super nice guy. Actually, when I started time trialing, I was very young at the time. I must have been like 14 or 15, and he was extremely supportive. He pushed me. He's one of the people who pushed me to go for the world championship crown and improve my times. Remember him and Lars Stelzig as well. Two of the nicest folks out there at the time.
Lars Stelzig, he ran Super Mario Sunshine for a bit. I think he had the any percent world record in like 2013. But yeah, very influential figures in the early days of MKBS. Please, Raj.
So Baby Park, Baby Park is very simple. It's basically a big lottery. I mean, here it's about avoiding the items, avoiding the CPUs, and just praying.
I think
Yeah.
Saga had a donation which just was sent in not too long ago.
Oh yeah, another $5 from Bubba. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Boba.
Good luck on the Bubba card run, he says. Thank you, Bubba.
Thank you, Saga.
So Koopa Beach. Okay, another track where you could have PR beat, but unfortunately, in your start you already lost it. So we're going to see a no PRB run, which is also fine. Most challenging section for me would be the section with the little pools over here. Just making sure not to fall with the slidey water. And otherwise, there has been a shortcut found there that is very hard to execute, which is to go through the wall, isn't it?
Yes,
Is it
exactly.
that
Yeah.
wall? Or-
It's the wall, the last wall before the finish line. Here on the left, you
The
can
left there,
go
okay.
to a
Yeah, but
tiny gap in the wall, but it's
okay.
ridiculously precise. But yeah, the world record went down. I think almost 1 second just for this. Yeah, that's just an astonishing found there. I think it was 1 or maybe 1.5 years ago where they found this.
Yes, and now moving on to Choco Mountain. This is a track that's drastically different to what top level play looks like in Mario Kart 64. Speaking in terms of like the unrestricted play, there's a technique here. I mean, most people who are familiar with Mario Kart probably know, called the Weather Tenko, where you can trigger a lap count by just getting a lot of height there, just near that section. Near the finish line, and if you are a regular watcher of Abney's streams, Abney317, then you'll probably know what that's all about. So you can get some pretty crazy lap times if you trigger that shortcut correctly. But here in MKDS, it's just pure driving. We have none of that nonsense in here. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe one fun fact about like in this game there are also beta tracks. Like I didn't go into the final game, but they were like an early stage of the tracks, and there's one for this track. And there's something wrong with the checkpoints, and on the beta you can just jump into the water and you spawn up there like on the spiral, and it saves a little bit of time, so it's actually faster than on the original track that we are playing right now.
So you'd fall off here on the left, wouldn't you?
Yes, exactly, and you spawn like right here, around here. Yeah, and you save just a little bit of time, but it's enough to have a faster record than the original track.
Very nice piece of trivia there. I completely forgot about the beta version of Choco Mountain. That's cool.
Me too.
Yeah, it just came into my mind because I don't know if I still have the record, but I had it for a long time.
Yeah, I remember watching the video. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I remember only a Noko Noko track or something like this.
Yeah, Noko
So long
Noko.
ago.
Yeah,
So
Noko
yeah,
Noko
here
Beach.
Luigi Circuit. Yeah, exactly. So Luigi Circuit 2 now, a track where, contrarily to all the others, the world record still uses the dry bomber, because with dry bomber you're able to have a longer time span between mini turbos while still preserving PRB, and so you're able to effectively PRB through the 3 laps of this course. Here in this run we have Egg 1, and we are going to simply try to take the corners as tight as possible while avoiding the different obstacles. I think, honestly, it's one of the tracks that I never really liked so much. I don't think it's so popular in the community, but it's also the track where the last GOT times fell, didn't they, for the non-PRB GOT times a long time ago. They were the hardest, let's say, remaining GOT times to beat.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
very infamous.
Like the rankings on our player page, God is the highest, and this was the the last one standing. Yeah, nobody was able to beat it until who was the first one? Timor? No.
Actually, I think, I don't know who got the GOT times first.
It was you, I'm
but
pretty sure. Was
I
it?
did get, I got the GOT standard first at least, so
Oh,
I must
yeah,
have gotten them amongst the very first people. I think at the time Ben Stoneman was also playing them a bit, and a few other people. But it was really hard, because you have to save. And here, very nicely executed PRB from Abel from the start. Able to climb there, you would otherwise be slowed down without the boost. So a really great start of the lap. Here, do you think that same side MTs would help as well, like for this run?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I don't
Maybe
think
to
I would
consider.
necessarily apply them in a 32 tracks, but
Yeah.
No, I have no doubt that I mean it's a long enough straight.
So maybe, but it's true that, I mean, the variability due to the items is so much that anyway, I think this tiny change, you don't really get enough rewards with respect to the complexity of implementing it, so makes sense.
Exactly.
I think it's also always the case, like Abel already said, like on a 32 track run, does it really make sense to even attempt it? Because if you don't perform it perfectly, it doesn't save any time. So I think it's more like a time trial only thing, or maybe Wi-Fi strats. but also on this track it doesn't make any sense for time trial, because on time trial, of course, you're using BLS, who
Yeah.
has a much higher speed statistically.
Exactly. And with that being said, we're off to the final 4 tracks in the Lightning Cup, starting off with Choco Island 2. I almost
Wow,
had
that
my
was
race
tough, so-
ruined completely by Rob there.
You reacted so well because you were pushed by one of the heaviest characters in the game. Still managed to keep PRB, go through the shortcut, and maintain it for almost a lap. Honestly, that's pretty well done. A very
Yes.
challenging course overall, very slippery with tight turnings, and these bumps, especially in the end section, are very tricky to navigate the right way, which is exactly what Abel did masterfully here. It's also quite stressful as a track to have near the end of a run, because a lot can go wrong, like this.
that.
Like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, apart from that, so far the run was sort of okay. We are going to transit to yet another essential track soon. Oh yeah, not yet. First Banshee Boardwalk.
Yeah, another
Banshee
track,
Boardwalk, yeah.
like, it can, I think there's not so much going on, but the thing about this track is it's really narrow, and if you don't manage to snake correctly, or just have a little, I don't know, problem with your MT, then you
Booba.
just crash into the wall. And yes, of course, I'm sorry, I forgot the Booba on lap 1. This is, I think, one of our most laughed. Is it a character? I don't even know what to say.
Say
Is
it's
it-
a mascot, especially in my stream.
Yeah, mascot is
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
So yeah, of course, on lap 2 and 3, we have to give him credits and scream Bubba as loud as we can.
very well said.
I'm just joking right now. but on GDQ we will, definitely.
Maybe. Yeah. So this.
Bubba!
Oh, he's here. Yeah, so it's true. This track has a lot of very narrow sections. It's another of these long and somewhat technical tracks where if you want to do well, you just want to be steady and consistent throughout, which so far so good.
Very satisfying track to race with Egg 1, not so much with BLS in time trial.
Yeah, because the card is so big that you're basically touching the edges almost immediately. So you have so little room to navigate without just being completely stopped.
Yeah, it's a
It's
big,
true that with Egg 1 you have more leeway.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
hitbox with BLS.
Exactly, yeah.
I think the biggest problem on this 32 track is like approaching right now. You can already see him, Big Bowser in the way. Okay, nicely
Okay.
done. But all
Nice
the other
dodge too.
characters...
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Maintaining speed somehow.
Yeah, well done. But all the characters are coming
Yeah,
up
now
right
gotta be
now.
careful.
And
Okay,
you
I
just
think
have
you're
to
good.
navigate.
I think you escaped them.
Yeah, really nice done.
That was a good race. Just
Yeah,
a
that was
little,
really
overall
nice.
pretty nice.
just a little detail to add there before the next one starts. So, if you approach a wall at an angle, you can basically, you know what? I'll just concentrate.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
concentrate
because
on
here
this one. This is
Want
one.
to manage. This is a very important track. You can go.
Ah.
Gain a lot of time if you execute PRB properly. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. So I guess you can go back to the angling and wall.
Yeah, no. So with pleasure. Basically you can maintain the mini turbo boost momentum, even with a wall collision, depending on the angle, like I did there on Banshee Boardwalk. It's a bit hard to explain exactly, and it's, I mean, from experience, to do with feeling in the moment. But yeah, it's I guess to do with angles as well, just recognizing when you can do that.
Yes, and I think also the timing when you release your mini turbo and stuff. But yeah, it's one of the nice techniques in this game. There are so many of them. We probably only described 10%.
Yeah.
When I would guess, but yeah, there are so many small tricks and stuff to
Yeah.
get faster.
Mm.
It's
There's
amazing.
definitely so many little intricacies about Mario Kart DS tech. Like we've tried to cover as much as possible. We try to
that's
cover as
right.
much as possible, and it's pretty surface level if you ask me at this moment.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you
This
can do
is
anything
amazing.
here.
This is what I was describing before about items. If you're close enough to a CPU that you're about to overlap, there's a chance that the blue shell AI may identify you and not go around the track, but it will rather turn around and target you directly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
About Mario Kart DS in general, one thing I really love about the game is the degrees of freedom. You have so many techniques you can use, and just the fact that snaking and PRB are so important. Gives you so many different lines, so many different ways to enter a corner or just part of the track. I think there's room for so much flexibility and ingenuity that compared to other games, it's really a pleasure because you can constantly always improve and discover.
Ignore that. You guys never saw
Well, you know what?
Never
Nothing
happened.
Yeah, exactly.
No, so just to touch on your point, yeah, I fully agree. I think you only really need like 1 or 2 really good pieces of tech in a game. Like I think it's comparable to like Smash Bros. Melee, where you have wave dashing, what is it, L cancelling, I think, and like 1 or 2 other things. Like you only need just a few solid foundations to make a really high caliber game, and I think you can find that in Mario Kart DS with snaking and PRB, amongst many other little intricate techs.
I think if you are getting into Mario Kart DS, it's not easy, but it's quite simple to get good at a good level. But to master it completely, it takes years.
Yeah, it's another
And
animal.
Yeah, and I think all 3 of us shows. By the way, time. Well done, Abel. Really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, it just shows like all the 3 of us are a perfect example. We are really old right now, but we are playing this game like day one. And like for me, for example, I'm playing it seriously, like I think since 2008. These are 18 years. And yeah, I still didn't master everything. It's crazy.
Might I add the 3 of us have a combined age of almost 100, by the way. So just thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, it's but it's no, I fully agree with what you're saying there, and I guess we'll go on with closing remarks. Thank you so much for the opportunity to run at Games Done Quick, be the very first run on foreign soil. So thank you. Woo! Crowd cheering. And thanks for having us. Thank you for commentating, guys, alongside with me, sharing some very interesting anecdotes and information about the game. So thank you to Thomas and to Stefan on the couch.
My pleasure.
Would you guys like to say anything at all?
I mean, just thank everyone for attending. I think it's a great event. It's fantastic to see it in Europe as well now, and it was a joy to have both of you, share this experience with, and enjoy the rest of the experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much, guys. It was really a pleasure. Thank you for having me here, and guys, just keep the donations coming. It's all for a good cause. That's the main reason why we are all here. And yeah, just spread the love about this Mario Kart DS game. It's a beautiful game, still over 20 years after its release. And yeah,
That's right.
maybe then I could add some German spit on at the end there.
Yeah, by all
that sounds
means,
good.
by all means, because I think
Honestly, that's nice.
I think it might be a little awkward if we do like random languages for a track. It could be, I mean, it could work, but you never know. But because I felt really uneasy commentating in Spanish. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
but, I was
let's
like,
have a German
yeah.
bit at the end from Stefan. I think that's really a better location maybe for it. I think it's nicer.
Yeah, just one
to
or
thank
two
everyone
small
and,
sentences in German. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like danke, I guess. Thank you.
Vielen Dank.
and then you sign off there. But yeah, I'd obviously shout out the Discord and tell everybody where they can find us and all the rest of it. I've done it plenty of times before. Thomas has done commentary with me twice already, so
Yeah.
it's he's a veteran as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's
you are the most veteran of all because you did all the runs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be all good. I'm sure. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
really stressed.
Yeah,
It's
no,
fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The second one went so much better. I just think the first try, we were
Of
just
course.
bullshitting a lot of things. We just hadn't more to talking about half the time. We were like,
I
"Do you
mean,
remember
it's
that
just
one?"
normal.
I know, yeah. We were like, "Do you remember that one time trial record from 2015?" Yeah. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. It's true. It's not easy to find the right balance, I must
know,
say, and
I know.
know what to say, what not to say. It's complicated, but it will be all good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
was a pleasure for now. I think I'm going to slowly get going for tonight.
Oh yeah.
So
it's almost
thanks
1
so much.
o'clock for you guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I understand.
exactly. I
Understand.
actually have some work left, so
Oh my god.
yeah, but it was a pleasure to attend, and well, I'll see you very shortly in just 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Actually, so yeah, I'm excited, and
So am I.
thanks to everyone in chat for attending. Good to see some familiar names. It's been some time, and Stefan, Abel, see you very shortly in Germany. Vielen Dank, alle, und bis später.
Oh my god. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much, Thomas,
Take
for
care,
joining in.
guys. Bye bye.
See you soon.
All right. See ya. Good night, man. See ya.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Whew.
Alrighty.
And,
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. I'm glad we actually got to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And also, just for the ending, you already said it, but I think it's a good idea if you just do your thing like you always do at the end, like pointing out the Discord and stuff, like all the things, because you are the runner. I think it's perfect if you say all this.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. I thought it was I thought it went fine. Thank you so much for streaming, Abel, says DeAndre. Yeah, no, but I'm still live. Don't worry, DeAndre, I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. I'm still for now here. It's still well, you might have to go soon, Stefan, because it's late for you. But like,
yes, of course, and also
and
maybe
thank you for being here, you know.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me, and yeah, I think I will leave you alone. I also have to go to bed. It's another day of work tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for having me, and have a good rest of your stream, and good luck on whatever you're doing now on the stream.
Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, see you, I guess, see you
I've
soon.
just joined.
Oh, what was that? Few I've just joined. Hey, stay hydrated. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, no, I'll see you both very, very soon. In I think in a couple. When are you arriving?
I will just arrive like in the morning of your run, so I will be there. I think I will yeah, probably at around 9 or something. I will try to be there just to be in time, so that we have enough time to get there, actually find the place where we have to go, because I don't have any clue where to go. So yeah,
since the run starts at 10, I mean, I'm sure 9 o'clock's okay, but yeah, we'll coordinate. I'm sure they'll give us instructions in the Discord.
Yeah, of course. I think there are already some plans, but yeah, nevertheless, I think it's almost only 3 days until we see each other. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah. All right, then. See you really soon.
See you later. All right. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chad.
Okay. I'm still here. Guys. Don't worry. I'm still here. So, I'm going to take this off so I can actually listen to myself a bit better. But that was some practice today. For my upcoming 32 tracks run, which will be in Cologne. Yeah, don't worry about it. Stay hydrated. And I do apologize for the lack of interaction with the chat. I do appreciate every single one of you for being here. Apparently there's 234 people. All are very silent. And I think there's a lot of Japanese. A lot of Nihonjin in the chat. Alright, let's just get out of this menu before the music drives us all crazy. But But yeah, pretty cool practice session. I don't know what to do now. I can still maybe stream a bit longer. Or I don't know. Or answer some questions. But hey, YouTube chat. I think you should take explaining the basic text about this game a bit slower and try to explain how they work a bit more clearly. I think on the day, Potasio, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine on the day. It's just that we're a bit loose right now. But like when it comes to the actual, when the day comes round, then we'll be a bit more serious and a bit more locked in, I think. Alright guys, time for some Mario Kart Wii Retro Week. I'm kidding. Fuck that. Because then I have to set everything up again. Unplug my DS capture card. Because then it will think it's a controller. Because my DS capture card is essentially recognized as a... I shit you not, I almost had a really small heart attack. Because I thought there was a bee or something inside the flat. But no, it's just Goofy. No, it's all good. Man, these raids are really something. 200. It was like a 400 viewer raid by some Japanese streamer, and it's like dead silence. 400 viewers, by the way. Interesting. Of blocking your ears when there's a flying insect. I have a habit of just panicking. Ah. Am I really gonna grind Rainbow Road now? Jesus. I mean, I really should stay in shape. Because, I mean, I played quite well, especially the second run that I completed. I played quite well, so I'm happy about that. First run, I was garbage. So, technique-wise, I'm quite good. In fact, maybe I should practice a bit of Mario Circuit, because I was a bit rusty. CTGP Nitro Time Trials. You know what? You know what, man? Yeah. Maybe. Should we do some Alonso Park for world record improvement attempts for 2 hours? You dropped a Choco Mountain Titan. Nice. Oh my god, man. I suck at the beginning right now. What is Titan on Choco Mountain? Is it like 149 or 150 or something? Are you using egg? What the fuck? 152. Oh, okay. Polt's nice to use on Choco. Didn't Salamsalot? Didn't he use Polt recently on Choco Mountain? I think I saw him post the screenshots. Ah, this fucking shortcut's so easy, man. I don't know why I'm such a bonehead in runs and I miss it. What is this driving? Okay, I guess we'll do a bit of CTGP. Gotta keep up the theme. What does BLS stand for? It stands for bollocks. You're welcome. Oh my god, I always forget which one I need to click on. Is it this one? Is it 1.10? I think it's this one. I always forget, my friends.
Here we go.
Right, it's got to be this one. So it says 2024 on it. And that's been the last release. How do they fit so many tracks in one ROM? It's really impressive how they did this. Shy Guy Beach. Oh yeah, Shy Guy Beach. Mushroom Gorge. This will race great, I'm sure. Notice how the Luma also moves around, bops its head around. This is fucking awful. Even driving straight, it just doesn't... Like, why does this shit exist? Just remove it, man. Doesn't this have custom music? Only some of them, not all of them, have custom music. Because I don't think... I think a lot of them have not had custom music made. It's only a select few tracks. Ooh! I didn't even know that. Little corner cut. Let's go. Let's see if I can find... maybe this one? One that has custom music. Yeah, this one. So obviously using the Mario Kart DS sound font. Yeah, not very... I mean, it's good for PRBing. What's the N64 Cup? Ah, yes. This is a best known time. Pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the world record. Back from the beach. Did you enjoy it? You didn't get sunburnt, did you? Careful with that stuff. I got slightly sunburnt when I went to Tenerife. No burn. There's UV. Oh, the UVs not that strong. Where you're at? Anyway, hope you had a good time then. Gotta do an online thing for this ROM hack. Just announce it somewhere in a video or something and just say, on this day we're gonna be doing a CTGP Nitro day, and just have people connect. God damn, I'm ass right now. At the biggest burn on my neck. Yeah, same. Not bigger. It wasn't that bad, but I had some like here on each side. Flip out ridge. What the hell is this? Oh, this track. All these goobers. How am I still on the track? What the fuck? I was showing a friend at Cap all the custom tracks and ROM hacks. Of course you showed him Joe Biden. Does that mean I have to show the stream Joe Biden? Does that mean I have to show all 241? It means I have to show all 241 people. The Joe Biden track. Which one was it? Is this the one? Is it version 5? You probably have a new version that you didn't even send me. But it would be version 5, I think, on this ROM. Wouldn't it? Oh, okay, but... Oh, yeah. I know all versions have... Yeah, I know all versions have it, but... I wonder which... I'm just wondering which one has the more wackier stuff I can show on the side as well. I like the emblem. Can we be Goth Peach? Yeah. Goth Redhead Peach. Right. Matthew Pimble, Off-Road Hills. There we go. GBA, Joe Biden. Oh, this is you. It crashes. Unbelievable. Gotta load version 3 then. Version 3 should be okay? Question mark? Boom, boom, boom. Fingers crossed. Yes! Hail to the chief. Welcome to GBA Joe Biden again. How many times have I shown this? With 1, 2, 3. How many? 4 different White Houses, I think. 2, 3, 4. 4 different White Houses. All the Joes standing proudly. I'm gonna actually try a lap of PRB here and see if I can finish. Oh man. You like the new modern trees? Yeah, of course. Almost. Almost. Still at 24-7. 3, 2, 1, fuck. Credit to Puddings, of course. GCN Mario Circuit. World record, best FAP. Hillary Circuit. Hillary Circuit doesn't work. So I'm not going to bother booting it up. I'm pretty sure it'll crash the game. Mushroom Bridge. Bubba Boardwalk. Pretty sure she just changed. I think she just changed Bubba to have the trans flag. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see. So it's a transgender Bubba. God, this thing really has so much speed. This thing is so difficult to handle. Egg 1 on drugs. Hey, la cookie. I'd say fairly recently, right? Because of the Super Mario Brothers grind. You've been getting a lot of viewers lately, right? Like a lot more than usual. Good luck looking forward to your times. Hey, TW1. TW1, are you who I think you are? You might be... There was an old school online player called TW1 from North America. Oh, if that's you, then holy shit, hello. I remember playing Wi-Fi with you. Boa noite, Abel. Good luck. See if Goofy pulls through. Congratulations, well done on the partner. What the fuck are these pipes?
Oh, boa noite, Abel. Ooh.
What did puddings do? No, man. I used a lot of names. TW1 was one of them. God, man, the speed is crazy. 12.5. No. Doesn't beat the 0.5. Wonder if I'll ever get partner if I locked the fuck in with streaming. It's tough, but if you're committed to it, then why not? Anyone could put their mind to something if you just believe. Don't know where that came from, but it's true. Gotta believe. You gotta gotta enjoy yourself. We Rainbow Road 150 in 8 Deluxe. Oh, wow. Good luck, good luck. Alex Flore, thank you for the follow. I'm doing good, how are you? I miss getting into some intense games with you. I remember you playing with me before servers went down. I remember, I watched some of your videos back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So Susan,
It was like there was a. I remember there was a forum
you
called like Insider Refugees or something, which was for people who played MKDS White and migrated over when the Insider forums shut down in like late 07. I remember being on there, and I think you were on there as well, along with all these players: Zach Sterling, Zip, Josh Haben. There was Husky217 and who else? Star Wolf. All these American guys. Yeah, man. Those are the days. Some chilling before getting back to study for tomorrow's repair exams. Repair exams? What do you mean by repair? Repairing what? But yeah, those games were 2008, 2009, I think. TW1, if I remember correctly. Right, what am I doing? 100cc. Insider for life, yeah. Oh my god, putting the little N in your logo, in your emblem, top right or wherever. Can you try Rainbow Road drift into the sideways loop for me? Oh yeah, I'll do that for you. Don't worry, man. Oh, I know what you mean, Alex. It's in Spain. It's called recuperación or repesca. Yeah. We have that in Spain as well. I thought that's what you meant. Well, best of luck. Best of luck in that. I remember having to do that once or twice. I didn't like studying over the summer. It sucked. But I wish you the best of luck. Okay, I'm drifting in the loop. It's not good. It's not. Trust me. It's been tried and tested. Is there a way we can play a few someday? I'm washed. Yeah. So I'm usually live around this time, and sometimes I do like Wi-Fi evenings. With viewers, so then you can, I guess, join. Doesn't matter if you're washed or not. Little technique there. Ah. The other one. Ah. Oh, the other loop. I see. Okay. I'll try the other loop then. But it's going to be very similar as well, Daba.
Let's tax Brazil like crazy. Whoa, L-E-A.
Trump TTS. People should make more use of the TTS. Ever since I've cut prices around here. Wonder if there's anyone else really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's people better than me. Yeah, this loop just creates problems for you. Yeah, no worries, King Daba. But yeah, there's a really good Italian player called Picalex. There's a few North American players still around. Nano is one of them. Maybe you remember Nano from the early days, perhaps? Or maybe he was slightly after your time, TW1. So there's another guy called Quantum now. Plays a lot of Wi-Fi. Or played a lot of Wi-Fi. Oh, and then there's a Japanese player called Jay. Maybe you remember Jay? He's pretty old school, but he's still like the best player around. What are tips to learn PRB in a few weeks? I guess understand the concept first of all. Like solidify the concept. So use I'd say pick Dry Bomber. Pick Dry Bomber often and go into SNES Mario Circuit 1. Practice getting the countdown right all the time. And then just snake on the right side where the sand is. So this is 100cc that I'm trying here. You played Nano. Oh wow, okay, so you played Nano. Hey Faith, I'm doing well, how are you? Okay, so I'm gonna just address Ketchup and Chicken's question. Yes, that is a username. Ketchup and Chicken. So, what I recommend is that you pick Dry Bomber. It doesn't matter which character. Just pick the Dry Bomber and then go into this track and practice the rocket start like this. If you're getting it like that, that's good. That's a good first step. Now what you want to do is just snake. Just snake here.
Oh,
So
old MacDonald had a farm.
Top Super Mario Brothers player, everybody. So this is what you want to do. So just practice here until you get it. Take this safe route. And you'll be able to... just traverse the off-road. So yeah, if you're practicing PRB, just practice here on the right side. And then eventually you're going to be able to just do this. This will be the basic strategy that you want to follow. But yeah, TW1, I remember you were a Dry Bomber player, I think, at some point. It's a gamble for me to get the rocket start. Well, you need to get used to it. You need to get used to getting the timing perfect on a regular basis, or else you're not getting any PRB. You're not going anywhere with a PRB. What am I doing here? PRB Luigi's Mansion, the Dry Bomber. What? So yeah, if you remember Jay, then Trust me, he's gotten way better now. He's like master level. What the fuck, man? This D-pad. CTGP Nitro, you mean before? Just earlier, yeah. Yeah, CTGP Nitro is fun.
Oh, you gusto de Mario Kart.
Goofy.
Bud.
Fuck me, man. I was about to 3-lap PRB this with Bomber. With Dry Boomba. So close to pulling, you guys wouldn't get... you guys wouldn't get the reference. Oh. Now let's do it with Egg 1. Doing it with Egg 1 is the real deal. Dry Bomber is easy. I would have made it had I not used the shroom accidentally. When do you leave for wet? Nice one. I fly on Wednesday. Wednesday around noon. It's only an hour and a half flight. But yes, I am indeed going to West Germany. Thank you, Kuzan. Hello, and good luck. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, man. I think we're done mostly with doing runs. I'm just fucking around and talking with chat. Yeah, good. Just prepping. Staying in shape for my games done quick run. In Cologne, Germany. Which will be on Friday. Wait, when you learn the rocket start and master it, is it just full muscle memory when you click A? Yeah, literally, it's just muscle memory. Kind of sad I missed the submission window for GDQ Gamescom. Yeah, I know. I'm very lucky to have gotten in. Are you still running Need for Speed these days? Just need to find another copy of MKDS and we can play. Might become addicted again. Oh, absolutely. Let it suck you in again. Certainly has for me. Ever since I picked it up again after a hiatus, I've just been hooked. Oh, okay. So you just submit and then you just show up and do your run, but don't really grind like on stream and stuff. That was nice. Really nice opening that. Ah. Shouldn't have gone as tight there. Ah. Shit. Okay, it was your only motivation to run stuff. I understand. Okay, makes sense. Wished I played MKDS in the 2000s. Playing DS download play. The school bus with your buddies, probably peak gaming. Oh my god, how many times have I heard about the school bus? The school bus scenario. Mario Kart DS on the school bus. I feel like that was just a staple of like being a kid in America in 2000 and between 2005 and 2000 and whatever. Everybody seemed, it was so widespread. Like it was the mid 2000s young boy starter pack, I guess. Have a DS with a Mario Kart DS. Play it on the school bus with other kids. Fucking hell. I never got that experience because obviously I'm not from the US, but that actually sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, nothing beat, honestly, the 2005 to 7 was just so fucking lit. It was just so lit. Activity every single day. All hours of the fucking day, just people queuing up and playing, and it was just unbelievable. Time trial scene that was like a world record every week or two. It was simply one of the best periods of my life. MKDS during the peak. Nothing beats that, in my view. The little niche subculture we all created. The Wi-Fi, the online scene, all the different little protocols we all had, and all the terminology, and like people would like communicate through their emblems. There were like clan tags, and if you saw like a Japanese name, you were just instantly afraid. Nobody was more afraid of There was no one was scarier than TB1 though. He was the man. So utterly dominant in MKDS Wi-Fi. Oh my god. Where I live, students are nostalgic for the public transit bus because they made us take public transit and not the school bus after 5th grade. Except for me, I actually got to ride it right up until graduating high school. There's such a nostalgia. Right now we're going through a little everything was better in 20x whatever kind of phase. Where everything now is bad, and to be fair, there's a big semblance of truth in that. A lot of things were better back in the day, but like everything is so we have to be optimistic for the future at the same time, but everything nowadays is so supercharged, and we're nostalgic over fucking 2023. That's nonsense. I've been getting a ton of these AI videos of like a day in 1995, and it's just the POV of a kid waking up And like, there's an N64 running DK64 already on. It's like, okay. And a faint voice. Bobby, it's time for breakfast. Like these fucking sloppy videos, man. They're getting really tiring, I'm afraid. Don't ask me why I use Facebook. Why do you use Facebook? We're all at that stage where you get your parents sending you videos of like zoo attacks, and you have to explain to them, look at the way the pixels move on this frame. This means it's AI. What? What do you mean it's AI? Oh my god. They're getting us with everything. Oh, but you can see that the lion cub clearly snatching the baby girl. It's ridiculous. Look at this one with the bird trying to snatch the baby, and the dog saves the baby, and it's incredible. Oh my god, it's just isn't nature incredible? And you're just like, it's AI. What do you mean it's AI? It's AI. It's artificial intelligence, mum. That's how their big watermelon heads explode. Anyway. Went on a bit of a slightly autistic tangent right there. Forgive me. Alright. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just picking a random track and I'm just driving. This is my definition of going for a drive. How old are my parents? One's born in 59 and the other's born in 67. So they're 66 and 59? So there's like an 8-year gap, I think, between them. Your parents were born in 79 and 84. Your parents are young, man. Oh my god. So your parent... What the fuck? Wait. Holy shit. That's young, man. Wow. So your dad must have been 25 or whatever? Interesting. 24, 25? His dad's 2 years older than me. anyway. I don't think there's much else to do, to be very honest with you. I've been live for 3 hours and I've done my practice. I don't know what else to do. Thought having a kid at 19 was crazy until a family friend had one at 16. I don't know what to say. That's insane. Kid's now like 12. I mean, they had them young back in the day. It's crazy though. Well, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I will hop off. So thank you very much for watching indeed. I will go ahead and raid someone else and send all you 165 viewers elsewhere. I know where. I think I know where. Could go to Abney's stream, possibly. What's Abney doing? Did he just go live? He just went live. Mario Raceway shortcut 3-lap attempts. Yeah. Yeah, let's raid Abney. Let's raid Abney. Oh my god. Right, well this is the last you'll see of me, guys. I doubt I will stream tomorrow. In fact, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I will be flying to Cologne on Wednesday, and I'll be doing my run. Remember, I'll be tweeting about it. I'll be announcing it on socials and join the Discord as well. But I'll be running 32 tracks on Friday the 28th, 10 a.m. local German time. Follow the Games Done Quick Twitch page. So yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll probably be back streaming in like a week's time, if not Sunday. So yeah, have a good night and go watch Abney and take care. Good night.